Let's
Hello,
go.
everybody, and welcome back to Dice Fables Tomb of Annihilation. This is session 62. I'm your Dungeon Master, Spencer. Joining me today are my lovely players. Say hi, lovely players.
Hi, lovely players.
Yay!
And Hibiki's here as well. Hello,
Hibiki's
Hibiki.
here as well.
Yeah.
Now, my lovely players are going to introduce themselves, possibly for the last time. If you wouldn't mind doing so alphabetically, with the A's first.
Hello, I'm Abby. I'm playing Elspeth. Storm Sorceress, Queen.
Your queen since when?
Since forever. You guys know this.
Ah.
We're gonna get corrupted by the amulet today. And by amulet, I mean Serac, and by corrupted, I mean killed.
What? The fuck
Probably.
was that a reference to?
Don't worry there.
Don't worry. It's probably fine. Next up. is
Hello.
somebody-
It is I, Mia. I'm playing Lucia, who's still standing, punching,
Somehow.
and
I'm
that
still
of shadow.
standing.
It is still not a face,
Fucking
Mom.
John Lennon in here. Not John Lennon, Elton John. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Wow.
And I can punch the big bad today. Hopefully, maybe. Likely not stun him, but we take what we can get, right?
Mhm.
Just means I can punch more.
Next. That's you, Riley.
That's me. Hi, I'm Riley. Him. I play Sven. They, them. Sven is a Dragonborn Barbarian Ranger, and they are here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and they're all out of bubblegum.
Hell yeah. Alright, and then finally, our last player.
It's me, the guy, one and only. Nah. Anyways, it's me, Seth. I'm playing Olaf today. I have achieved my magnum opus. I'm going to decapitate a Serac or die trying. Emphasis on the die trying. I posed a really difficult question to Elspeth, well, Olaf did last session, and I'm gonna hope for some temporal artillery in this last fight.
Alright. Well done. Everybody's been introduced. What is going on in the game? What happened last time?
We didn't punch the hex last time. There was still time before that. I almost died, then I healed myself, then I almost died again, then I healed myself, then I almost died and turned into a zombie.
It's true.
We found the way out potentially.
Didn't figure out how it works, but that's alright.
We killed the fox dude who was the collaborator of Serac. And we know how long it will take Serac to answer, or rather appear, when we start smacking the Soulmonger, which apparently is the way to deactivate.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Olaf made the deal with the hack and then decided not to do the deal with the hack of how to get people back.
Yeah. So speaking
That's
of
a good
that,
idea.
if I wasn't clear
If
last
only.
time, to get the souls out of the Soulmonger isn't a simple thing. You're going to have to destroy the Soulmonger, obviously. But to get a soul out of the Soulmonger, rather than just sending it off to the afterlife, if you want a soul to be useful to you, you're going to have to combine the 3 different disciplines of magic. Wisdom, charisma, and intelligence. So you have collected various thematically appropriate spells of those caster lists, including, I believe, Raise Dead, Magic Jar, and Reincarnate.
And then my
Yeah.
wife told me no.
Yeah.
I
Not
was
yet.
Yes, dear.
Because you're
Um,
missing the wisdom caster if you don't take the deal with the hack.
Well, Sven casts using Wisdom. So if you want to have Sven try to cast that part of it, they certainly can try. So the way that is going to work is if you want to, on your turn, each of you that is a caster of that variety during the combat can make ability check All three of you succeed. Boom shakalaka, you pull a soul out and create a new body for it, and they join the fight. Now they're going to arrive functionally naked. They'll grow out of one of these skeletons in the corner. But you have some ways around that. You have a bunch of magical items that will immediately attune to them. Those would be the items from the trickster spirits. So you could always toss one of them to get those friendlies equipped real quick. You could also preset your little arena back here with equipment, just to leave it behind in case you do end up summoning anybody to help you with the fight. As far as you know, this is only going to work for living people, dead people whose souls are in the Soulmonger itself. But there's no telling what happens if you try to summon somebody who is not currently dead, what that will do. So there's lots of unknowns.
Mr. Omar, get the fuck in here.
There's lots of unknowns. Those unknowns could be offset, as well as the process become easier if you accept Nanny Poo Poo's help. Her trade-off, of course, is that she wants a mortal body and then to run away out of this plane. But since you are not willing to do that, she is not going to help you. So it's going to be a little more difficult. You're looking at a tall cylinder of clear bone above a pit of lava. That pit of lava is... Where is the lava pit? There you go. So the lava starts about 30 feet down that pit, and you have no idea how deep it goes beyond that. You know, of course, lava, incredibly, incredibly dangerous. The Soulmonger itself, as I said, it's a giant transparent bone cylinder. You can see specters floating around inside of it. And extending out of the top of the cylinder are four sort of meandering tentacles. They look like something out of a eldritch horror, a Hellboy, or a Cthulhu mythos sort of thing. And in that vein, there's a giant, bloated, corpsey fetus hovering in the air behind this giant phylactery, tethered to it by what appears to be a silvery, semi-transparent umbilical cord, which you would assume is how this thing has been eating the souls of the dead.
Yum, yum, yum.
Other things of note, there are a bunch of phylacteries of unknown origin or assignment on some balconies beyond the Soulmonger. There are a bunch of body parts in alcoves behind you, and then of course there's a portal on the other side of this triangular room. You've had a chance to prepare yourselves, equip your ally that you rescued, Artificer, where he was nearly dead in a body bag. His buddy Dragonbait, of course, did die. He had no equipment on him except the Ring of Winter, which, being a legendary artifact, was able to make itself invisible, and so was not taken away when he was captured by the Night Hags. You gave him something. You gave him the mace, I think. Gave him a vicious mace and a regular old longbow, as well as the trickster spirit of Moa, so he can turn invisible as an action. I'll be controlling him.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So I have a curse on me that's removing my Shagambi boon, right?
Yes.
Would that work with a remove curse from Moxonray?
Yeah.
I believe this one is a duration. It can't be offset with that.
So
I'm going to double check that real quick. That is a great question.
Yeah.
That was in area 74.
I could run the numbers, but the statistical likeliness of me hitting a crit expands
Food is
when I
well
get an extra
prepared
attack.
and delicious. The beer is rich. Any character that partakes of the feast gains benefits and suffers detrimental effects based on what's consumed. Do not reveal the detrimental effects until those effects come into play. We got the...
Which they would have in the tag fight.
Yeah, the disadvantage stuff, which I forgot about, didn't come into play. And then the suppression of the... from the beer. The suppression of the Trickster God power, which is for 24 hours.
Unfortunate.
There's no way to
If you
spell it.
want to make a Arcana check on this situation, you can certainly try to determine the nature of the curse otherwise.
It'll be a wish spell, won't it? I'll try it anyways.
It might just be a remove curse. Oh!
Double crit fails. That
Wow.
means
You
I'm not
do
starting
not
the
know.
session. What did I get?
Some of the curses in here have been
What the fuck?
complicated to get rid of. For example, the yapping golden skull that attached to Elspeth for a bit. That wasn't as simple as a simple remove curse, but you could certainly try. And then
I have to vomit, don't I?
You need to 10,000 gold pieces worth of gems.
No. I'm allergic to gold and gems.
If you
If
want to
only
have
you were
Nori give a
Sven.
try, she certainly can.
Oh, that's right.
If you want to have Max Honor try, she certainly can.
I don't want to waste her spell slots. But
I mean, she still has a third level spell for remove curse, and we are short resting anyway, right?
Sure. Yeah. So you can have one try. Which one of you do you want the spell off of more? Do you want Elspeth to have the
From
super
the two,
strength?
Olaf is like the
Olaf
better
to have
one
the
with the
extra
extra.
attack.
Yeah.
Extra attack.
my
roll?
next option. Yeah. Before that happens, I was like, let me go try something. And I'm going to go try and make myself throw up the thing I ate.
Yeah. Give me a Constitution check.
I think you've already digested it at this point.
Abby, let me have this.
It was an hour ago. It's only partially digested.
9.
You
Well, this is
puke.
an ability check. Oh, I guess it'd be the same for you
Oh.
because you're not proficient. No, I don't think
do
that's
have
high enough to
proficiency
make
con
yourself puke.
saves.
I was setting it at
Really?
difficulty 12.
I think it's the other way around. You would need to roll low so you puke instead of keeping it in.
Well, I don't know if any of you have tried to make yourself throw up. It's kind of difficult.
It is
I mean-
surprisingly difficult.
You just trigger your gag reflex, right?
Yeah, it sounds simpler than it is.
It sounds simple.
It sounds simple, but it's
hard
pretty.
I'll go do
it's-
it
it's-
right now to
Unless,
prove a point.
unless you already feel nauseous, it is very difficult to induce throwing up. You
It does
need.
not work for me even when I feel nauseous. I can try as much as I want to, it doesn't work.
Yo, Mia doesn't have a gag ref... Anyways,
Something gay.
I don't know if I can try again if that's really what we want to do, because I feel like that would be the way to get around this.
Well, you have no idea how the nature of this curse functions, so it's really just down to Nara giving it a try and see what happens.
I think it's not actually attached to having the food in your stomach.
Right, well... But it's the action of throwing up the food, maybe. Anyways, I'll get Yep, I
So
walk over.
Alexandra's going to
and
give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She's going to need to give me a spellcasting ability check. I will look up what the DC of this is.
24.
It is a remove curse, but she's going to have to overcome the Coven's spell save DC, as if she
It was a
doing
critical
spell,
success.
which I will look up now. Unless she rolls crazy good.
She got a 24.
Yeah,
Nat 20
I think their
easy.
save was a 17 or 18, so yeah. With that, the curse is removed off of you, Olaf. And Nare says, oh. Well, that's done. I don't know why you tried to throw up. It's already in your bladder.
Shut up.
You're being outsmarted by a
You
little
tried to
girl.
pee it out
By a
first.
young woman.
Anyways, I'm gonna start with a really loud belch. That's how the curse gets removed,
Nice.
in my mind at least.
Classic.
And I'm gonna waft it into her face because fuck you with your snide remarks. No,
She looks
I don't do
disgusted
that. That's-
and
that's
gives you
cringe.
double middle fingers.
Middle fingers back. You ready to kill a god?
Yeah.
Hey, she just helped you get over the curse because you decided to eat the food of hags, so...
Yeah.
Our relationship is very weird. Okay,
So
she's like a daughter to me.
You?
You.
yeah, and Nare nods. She says, "I don't know. It's just he's got some odd fixations, you know. Some problematic
It is
interests."
better
I
than
don't
what you
know
had
why
in mind.
that has happened.
Alexandre, you can't say anything about odd fixations. We all know what you were thinking when you met him.
It's not a crime if I do it. I'm a child.
Soon to be a young woman.
Exactly.
I would like to point out he tried the same thing with me when we met, where it was like, oh, it's a child, I'm gonna adopt it. It's weird. I have parents.
Yeah. I think we might
look
need
at
to
that
work
big-
on that.
I have a big family. We tend to look out for each other.
I don't think yours even compares to mine.
I think
I don't want to get into this argument right now.
I literally have like 30 siblings.
during all of this, Artis is just staring like,
So
Dead-eyed.
your parents are exactly like Olaf.
They adopt people
They
that
see a
actually
child.
don't have a family.
They adopt
He is
them.
trying to just adopt anyone who's young he comes across.
And there's this concept. It's called found family.
I already found a family, that's the point. And so did Nare.
You can have more than two parents.
I'm so happy once this is over, I can go back home.
Azaka says, I can't wait to get back to Chult with all of you. I'm going to take you to my favorite food spots. There's one place down by the bay that has some delicious meat wraps. I'll introduce you to Shawarma.
Trauma.
I swear to God, did you just make an Avengers reference? Like,
Yes.
Drama is pretty
we're
good
gonna
though.
get shawarma.
13
Shawarma
years
is
later.
really good though.
13 years later.
So we taking a short rest?
Yeah. I think during all of this, Artis is just sort of staring death at the floating atropol. And he's just going to quietly ask a lot of you. He says, have any of you fought a lich?
Nope. When we came here, I had pretty much been I pretty much just got out of school. Honestly, that's what it felt like.
This is the first time I've even traveled continents. Let alone.
I'm 13.
He looks at you sadly.
That's how much life experience I
He
have.
says,
Technically, I'm less than 2 weeks old now.
shakes his head. A lich is a powerful undead. They are quite hardy and terrifying to behold. Necrotic and poison will not harm them, neither will non-magical attacks. So this this bow you gave me will be little more than kiting, if anything. They are going to resist
The bow
cold
was
and
magic.
lightning. He looks at Elspeth. So unfortunately, they're going to be of limited use here.
He just
don't know.
called you limited.
They also, I have learned over the years, are not connected to the flow of chi. So there's not going to be much chance of stunning them with your little gifts. They also can neither be poisoned, petrified, paralyzed, frightened, cannot be made to fall asleep, nor deafened, nor blinded, nor charmed. They are in all senses of the word dead, and so blocked from such things. I've never fought a Serac in particular, but I suspect he is a archmage of beyond any of our ken. This is going to be a difficult fight. And this is, of course, after we have exhausted ourselves against that thing. He nods towards the Soulmonger.
If you intend on using the bow, I can imbue it with some magic for a short time.
Would be appreciated. I have no casting abilities myself, but I have been long-lived and long-traveled.
Why
When
does
we
Dr.
get
Ember sound like Alan Rickman in the Philosopher's Stone teaching potions?
That's what I'm going for.
Because that's
I wanna use my fan cast.
Spencer, like day
that
one,
it's on.
Alan Rickman.
when we get close to the fight, I'll use imbuing touch on the bow to give it magic damage.
The last thing he'll say is, I know you are hesitant to raise the dead here. I've heard your discussions. I very much would like to see my friend Dragonbait return to me. I understand that this will be a bit of a compromise of your morals, just expressing my interests. He did not deserve to die as he did, and he followed me here of his own free will to ensure my safety and sanity. I would not see him die in so horrible a way so early.
I suppose we can bring Dragonblade back. I just don't want that hag getting involved, or I don't want to put my brother in more danger.
By all means. As I said,
The worst that can happen is that we release them to the afterlife.
I came to Chult with one interest in mind, and that is to find the lost city of Mesro. I found the city abandoned and desolate, with no signs of the spirits of those I miss. I came here to Omu to try and find a way to enter this most holy city and again. I found no portal. My quest here is stalled. But your quest, Zero, and I would help you.
Spencer sent you
Shall
a
we-
thing on roll.
Shall we try and bring Dragonblade back?
I did see
I mean,
I
it should
held
work.
up my finger. I got the thing out that I needed to, so interrupt me whenever you want to, Mia. Interrupt me whenever you want to. I read it. I held up my finger to be like, in a second. I'm sorry I didn't communicate
Yeah.
well enough.
Well, you said
Um,
you needed the druid casting to get a new body, but we don't need a new body for Dragonblade, right? Because we have his original body. So it should be fine.
Perhaps. Did you think to bring him over?
It would be easy enough to bring him over.
Yeah, we
if
could have
I
had that
didn't
conversation
find
up
it, yeah, it's not as if... okay, can you switch us to the final map, or is it spoilers?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you were on the... I was looking at the right map. I forgot to bring you guys.
No worries. Yeah.
That guy has one heal left. Heck yeah.
I'm gonna create a gyroscope of I know this is just for narrative reasons, but to combine the three schools of magic, I'm creating a gyroscope that has the inscription of the magic circles pertaining to the spells that we have,
Okay.
to create a casting catalyst.
So this
for
to
what we're
me
doing
sounds
here.
like a artisan check. So you can give me an arcana check. With,
There's
expertise.
a huge
Sorry, what?
just sitting
I
there.
have ranger spellcasting. Which category would that fall
Wisdom.
under?
It is wisdom casting.
So
Yeah, could I get a bonus from each respective caster that we have?
Yeah, if you guys want to
instructing
pool
me
your
on their
resources.
parts.
Sven, of course, looking like they don't quite know what they're doing because they're only a baby caster.
I mean, they are only what, third caster?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have 4 levels in ranger.
Yeah, but ranger is only a third.
I'll
caster,
use a
so
flash of
the
genius.
equivalent of like a level 2 spellcaster.
To boost
One
yours.
second, I have 2 more charges of Flash of Genius.
Boost your check.
I'm gonna use one of them to get to a 21.
Okay. Hey. Not great from Elspeth. Do you have any way to boost that, Elspeth? Oh, you haven't used your
No.
inspiration from the beer you drank.
I have 2 inspirations.
Might be worth it.
You know, technically, I'm also a spellcaster due to my ancestry and my subclass.
That's intelligence, though.
Nope,
Is it not?
it's wisdom.
Oh. I thought Drow used intelligence as their innate casting.
What?
I think
The drow thing is the hack thing.
I'm not a drow.
Oh, that's right. It's been a long game.
And to be fair,
This was 2 sessions
I got
ago!
I got to see the world as the hack do. So that would be my bullshit excuse.
True. Although they were
But-
intelligence casters as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, you're right. Only the
their
remix
coven got
hours.
boosted thanks to Mr. Fox, who is a
Yeah.
wizard caster. Innate caster. So not looking too hot.
Is this the point where the cat would join in?
I think so. This is a great time.
Yeah. The cat is gonna jump off Lucia's lap. And just gonna sit here sit down in front of Olaf. You know, if you really want to go through with this, then we are more than glad to help.
Fuck! It's okay when you're anthropomorphic, but not as a cat. Holy shit.
Huh?
Sorry. You look like a house cat right now, so I wasn't expecting your voice to come out of... Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
So you
It's been-
survived.
Sometime? Yeah, of course.
Well, we figured, but, glad to see that you're okay. Where have you been?
Here and there. I was just getting lost a bit. I'm really good at that.
Yeah. Oh, Lucia, this is, Glowy. Friend of ours we met, short time we met the other friend of ours that I didn't quite get to finish our conversation with.
Lucia is just going to look at the cat. It's like, huh? But it's a cat.
It's a tabaxi that's been wild shaped into a cat, or
Hmm?
I don't know quite to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, we have not been in Tabaxi for a long time.
Yeah, Azaka is similarly flabbergasted.
Did you survive? What happened in that hole? When you got taken by that thing?
Dark corridor, scary things. Then hacks. Then I decided to become a worm and leave for a bit. Then I talked a bit with Tao, and then I don't remember. It's been so long. I don't remember things for that long.
Right. Well, we're trying to bring people back, or
So we've heard.
close enough. So, would you be able to help? I don't quite have the druidic parts down. The general structure's there, but I can't
Oh
quite
yeah, we
figure
can
out
help
this
with
bit.
that.
Yeah, and you see Sven struggling, of course. Doing their best.
I mean, part of the reason why all of this is going on in Chult is because we wanted this place to be free and unsupervised. But, well, I guess it doesn't quite work if there's no one to make sure that there's no evil outsiders that abuse the system, so we decided to be here to help make things right again, and then make sure that it doesn't happen again.
Well,
Anyway, I see you have collected all the parts of Tao, huh? That's nice.
I wasn't expecting to get everything, but we seem to have all the pieces and gain them together at this point.
That's nice. They can finally be back together.
Are you talking about the pieces of Uptao?
Yeah.
I didn't really consider that.
Well, not now. I mean, after this is done, they can leave as
Oh,
they are
of course,
supposed to.
yes.
Because Tao decided that his job here is done. But there's still parts of him strewn around. They shouldn't be here. Should be with the rest of them. In the beast. In this wonderful little labyrinth where everyone can get lost.
Yeah. So, about getting this working.
Oh yeah, you need me to make your bodies
Give us
first.
a paw or a hand or something.
Also, I'll ask again, Elspeth, do you want to boost that with anything, or do you want to stick with the 7?
I'll stick with a 7.
Okay. So, Glowy, you can come in and provide aid to Sven, so now you can make the check.
Aha. Flat wisdom, right?
Okay.
How did it go again?
That's Lucia's spell sheet.
It's
It's a spellcasting
It's
ability.
not.
check.
It just
So
shows Lucia because I have that selected.
Gotcha.
Because
It'll be
Lucia
wisdom
has
and
got-
proficiency.
Huh?
Wisdom and proficiency because it's a spellcasting ability check.
Oh, the spellcasting check. Fine. Then it would be +7.
So 15, a 7, and
How's it even worse? It would be Glowy has a lower one. Glowy has a +3, so it would be a 15 from Glowy.
okay, so a 15 and a 7 is 22.
Elspeth would also have the bonus still because it's also a flat charisma roll, not a spellcasting ability. So
Yeah, mine would be. Yeah, mine would be an 11 then. I don't think it
So
matters.
15 and 11 is 26, plus 21 is 47. I had the collective check for this out of 45, so you nailed it.
Yeah.
So with that, you create this, I'm just going to use this token here to stand in for it, this spinning gyro. So, the way this is going to work, on your turn, during initiative track, start of a player turn, you can roll a... No! Stop! You can make a d20 check at the start of your turn. The DC for the check is the number of days it's been since the Soulmonger has been activated. So the DC for this d20 check starts at 48. The trade-off is, the longer the fight goes on, the more it's reduced. So every round of combat, once you start damaging the Soulmonger, it's going to be reduced by 5. Of course, once the Soulmonger itself is destroyed, no more check required because the souls are being set free. So you can roll for it at the start of your turn. Like I said, it's a d20. We can add your relevant modifier maybe for your spellcasting ability. Each player character gets one free one at the start of their turn to try to suck a soul out. Got it?
Yep.
So we get one free one, and then it becomes an action. Do you say?
No. Start of your turn, no action required. I did think about this. I think I said it wrong earlier. Months ago, I wrote this down in a notes app on my phone. So each player character, start of your turn, you're going to roll a d20. The DC for the getting a soul out of the Soulmonger starts at 48. At the start of each round, it's reduced by 5 until combat is over or the Soulmonger is destroyed. The round after the Soulmonger is destroyed, no check required, but that's the last time you get to do it. So you have a chance to get multiple souls out, but it's guaranteed at least 4.
I'm thinking that it's a gyroscope, and then the rest of the body is made up of like 4 bells in a chain. It has to ring all 4 bells for it to like success, and then I don't know. I'll probably draw it later if it becomes permanent.
For sure.
But I like the idea of it having like a big ringing sound as like it succeeds.
And now that you've built it, any one of you can give me an Arcana check regarding it to see how this is going to work and function. That's what you know as a baseline. It's not great with a 4 from Sven.
Critical
Critical
success.
success. So with that, Olaf, you could theoretically say anybody's name and suck them through, because what you've essentially done here is you've created a new body factory. You've created a benevolent phylactery. So if you do want to bring people that aren't currently dead, it'll kill their current body and they'll just be reborn here. Which, probably not a pleasant
I'm about
experience.
to piss off Elminster Omar so hard.
Probably not a pleasant experience. But it would get more allies here if you need them. They were just going to arrive, without clothes.
Also, the dwarves. We can get the dwarves if we get enough successes.
So let's think about people throughout Chult who have died or are not currently here. There's Ashara, obviously. Maxanre's adopted mother. You've got Musharib, the useless dwarf that died. The guy that was all prepared for the end times. You've got Lucia's mom, obviously. You've got all 6 members of the Yellow Banner. You would just have to know them well enough to say their name. So you
We
can't
could
just
take some time
say that one
and
guy I
just
saw
make
on
a
the
bunch
street
of
one time.
like like clothing and armor and weapons. Like
Absolutely. This is why I'm saying you have time to set things up.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So there's a bunch of like dials, like and like antenna and shit, and like a gramophone on top for whatever reason, and like a and like a record, a disc that looks like the maze of Obtal.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna point the spawning room to be like here, so they can like loot up and join us.
It's going to be one of the alcoves in here.
Oh, okay.
Also, they're still going to have to don their equipment normally. So clothes you can just throw on as a free action, like a tunic. But actual armor is going to take time to don. Same with equipment. You can pick up equipment, but to attune to it's different. The trickster spirits, of course, are instantaneous. The other limiting factor is you're only going to have so many souls as there are phylacteries over here. And each one of these uses these phylacteries as a material component. They break upon use.
So 21. We have 21 people.
I hope we don't need 21.
Hopefully not.
Right, guys. Wouldn't it be really funny to piss off like a famous like Forgotten Realms hero like Elminster Omar or Drakewarden?
We should get fucking Bolo.
Bolo
Fucking guy.
Famkedar! Oh my god, he'd be a bard, right?
Actually.
Oh.
But he would have to be dead, and he's not.
Bard is his
I know,
profession,
this can kill
not his
people
class.
and reform them here.
That's fucked up, though. Let's not do that.
Yeah, I know, but it'd be really funny to do that to Volo.
Hey, Volo, hell! Look, you can fight a demi-lich.
Actually, no, I should have us roll for the phylacteries.
We can add Bolo. You can add Lich to your next book.
Yeah. Because each balcony is supposed to have... you're supposed to roll for them. It's not just based on what's on the art. Each balcony is supposed to have 2d6 plus 5 phylacteries. So, if you want to roll
That
me
sounds like
2d6
even more.
plus 5.
I'll roll one of them, someone else do the other. 2d6 plus 5 for each balcony.
We each roll 1d6.
Oh, that
Oh,
works
yeah,
too,
that's
yeah.
better. I rolled a 3 for the left one.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 for the left one.
I rolled a 5.
So 9
There's
over here.
9 on the left one.
6.
Oh my
Ooh,
lord, 16 on the right one.
16 on the right one.
So we got 25.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I got 4 extra from rolling.
Now I know I'm a bit biased here. But I think from all the people that we know for certain are in the Soulmonger, my mother is likely the best choice. She's...
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking
Pretty
too.
powerful.
Your mom, Elspeth's
has-
brother.
She has experience fighting undead. She has literally fought an undead god and won.
That's cool as shit. Do we know anybody else really powerful that's been died in the last how many days?
My other mom isn't also dead.
Well, we can ask your mom if we get her back, we can ask her if she knows anybody else who's dead in there. Because, I mean, when I was there for like 20 minutes, it wasn't 20 minutes, it was like 20 seconds. I remember being there. It's just a little hazy, but if I actually saw anyone, I'd probably remember seeing them. I don't know, maybe they remember. Maybe when they come back, they can suggest other people to bring back that they know are in there. This makes sense in my head.
Mhm.
I'm very tired.
Valid.
I need to stop eating nuts. I'm gonna die from Brazonut poisoning.
Uh-oh.
Okay, there, Brennan Lee Mulligan.
My parents left a bag in my
The answer is almonds.
Okay. So, lovely friends.
Are you ready?
We have the mechanics settled upon. You have done your research and preparations. We have one more meme.
Sweet. A meme?
As it was written. Lisan al-Gaib.
Malgaib.
The devilish grin from within the Shai Halud. I actually don't think any of my family, even if they were dead, would be useful in this fight.
Fair.
I don't think it. Thinking back, it's literally the Company of the Yellow Banner. Ho, maybe? Giving her, like, a human form? Or draconic human form?
She's not in the Soulmonger.
Yeah.
She died before the Soulmonger,
That's so
but she is still here.
You said this
Which
thing
was
could bring living people here by killing them and reincarnating them here?
Yes.
Elspeth? Do
No,
you think that would work on your mother?
I'm not going to do that.
Does have to be a humanoid, unfortunately. She's a fiend. Also wouldn't work on Celestials. Or Lith.
Imagine pulling Liv here, she would just murder everyone.
You know what? This is my Soulmonger now.
Oh, that was 100% the idea of her, to see if she stays on the good path or just take all of this.
Now, it would be a little complicated if you have a creature that is multifaceted. Like, you probably couldn't resurrect, say, Uptow. But hypothetically, if you wanted to bring Levi here, it would just be the humanoid version of Levi that would show up. Levi's stat block's also really far behind where you guys are now. That would just be instant death.
Time to get Sarah now. And Rory. Just the whole gang from Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Anyways,
Sorry I had to kill you. Hoping the meet tube wasn't too weird.
Let's
Bum,
just
bum, bum.
stick to like Company of the Yellow Banner, Dead Mom. I can't think of anyone else. Volo Thabgadar for feeling quirky.
Yeah.
I don't want that fucker here.
They would get credit.
Hope.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to get him here.
So I think we have Mom and Dragonbait on top of the list as most useful.
Do we
Nice.
have to put this with NPCs? Because the Company of the Yellow Banner is 6
Yeah.
people.
Also, you don't like most of them. You could just resurrect the
Yeah.
nice ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely just
Like,
nice.
like the sexy ranger guy that was in love with the elf spirit that Sven ate.
He will be
Hey,
very
don't
upset
go.
that I ate,
Don't worry.
that I ate his wife,
Only
but,
finds
you know,
out.
whatever.
Only if he finds out.
Yeah, we
Sorry, I ate your wife.
Then there was nothing inside.
Also,
we
dragons
consider
are his
that
favorite enemy.
it's a DC 48 right now, or whatever it is, and we do this by
That's
5
what
per
you-
round.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a long ass time before we even can attempt
Basically,
to
the
get...
idea was that I wanted
Right.
to make it so that you're encouraged to stay in the fight longer, because this is kind of a cakewalk if you go damage first.
I was about to say, well, guess what? Humans are mine, but no, it's actually monstrosities.
Right, shall
Oh
we?
fuck! Oh
Break
shit! Oh
the
fuck! Oh shit!
Soulmonger.
Oh fuck! Guys! No! Put him away!
I noticed that too.
Wrong layer.
We
Put
just
it-
have to
put it
break the
back in your
Soulmonger really
pocket.
quick.
I had to do some
Easy.
token editing. Sorry.
Put him back in your pocket, you devilish no-gooder!
Shall we get
Oh,
the
we
fight
shall.
going?
We could probably get the plot going. Hey!
Alright, let's go.
How do we want to start this?
An hour in.
So
We're
I
going
guess
to purely be
just-
attacking the Soulmonger, right? Not trying to destroy the struts?
I guess so.
I don't think I can destroy the struts. Maybe your sword can?
That's my plan.
I could potentially if they're made of adamantium, but seeing how thick they are, they would take a while for each of them. And by then, Asira could be alerted.
It's weak to Radiant, so that's going to be what I'm doing.
A clock.
Right.
I think the plan is to
A
just...
giant clock.
And we did our short rest, right?
A gargantuan clock.
You did your short rest.
Yeah.
Also, do you want Glowy to be in initiative, or do you want Glowy to step aside now that they've helped?
No, they are not gonna engage in the fight.
But healing would be appreciated if Glowy decides that we're doing badly, right?
They can roll initiative if you want to have them join the fight later, if things go really badly.
How about we just have a reinforcements initiative? Like, we decide, at the reinforcement initiative, we decide if someone's joining in initiative.
No. If Glowy
No.
wants to join,
Okay.
they can roll initiative then. And we'll sort of
No.
stack.
No, Glory is very keen on not joining. I think us
that-
helping
Maybe maybe she should hide in
Like,
the other
just,
room then, so she's safe.
That should be enough involvement from our side. We are not supposed to be involved at all, but it's more...
Ooh,
in our
high
honor.
initiative. That's a good roll.
Yeah, not too bad.
Let's see.
So you guys
Last
are prepared?
initiative, yeah, whereas...
So if you want, you're prepared. So if you want to change the order of your PC turns, you're welcome to. If there's some synergies you want to take advantage of.
Did it roll the right one? It did roll the right one.
Ow.
As expected, my initiative was fucking ass again.
I'm the only one with good initiative.
We never did the switching around of spirits, which we should have done. But oh well.
If it's alright, Abby, would you like to go before me? Is that alright, Spencer?
Yeah, like I said, you have time to prepare, so you can trade PC spots in initiative before combat starts.
All right.
I
Any
think we
reason?
would get ready to be on.
If you want to do a buff spell, it doesn't happen after Olaf's turn.
So Elspeth
I will be
and
buffing
Olaf will
myself.
just trade.
Rats. Fuckholes.
But I might give you haste when I'm out of 5th level slot.
After you're done blasting, you'll just turn around, smack him on the butt with an electric zap, and just like, go on, dear, it's your turn.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
Elspeth, you rolled a 8, and Olaf rolled a 9.
Yeah.
So you swap that. So you're an 8.1 now, Olaf, and you're a 9.14, Elspeth.
I think I'll do a final tune-up on Fenrir before we start.
For like a mending?
That, and I just want to change him visually for a second.
just for fun.
He's gonna just for fun. He's gonna grow a little bit larger, a bit more wolf-like, and I think I'm gonna have snake motifs all along his body.
Beautiful.
Nice.
You're a 10th level artificer now, right?
Yep.
Roll me 10d8 real quick.
Gondor sits on top of his head. Six Whiskers looks up nervously.
44.
So your apparatus has 44 hit points, and we'll set the DC or the AC at iron. I think is a 15 for its hardness. There we go.
That's definitely a bonus.
It's not. It's definitely not a medium size thing. It's definitely a small thing. Do you do 10d6 instead?
96.
It's going to be small size rather than medium sized.
The wolf?
For your
No,
apparatus,
the resurrection.
the resurrection apparatus, your gyroscope. I fucked
Oh,
up.
that
The
thing.
token is medium sized, but it's small sized. It's like 3 feet across. At best.
32.
32.
Again, below average.
Still pretty
That's
good.
nice.
For a artifact or an item. The reason I had to be your artificer level is the number of.
Do we have any
artificers.
potions or spell scrolls left, by the way?
Good
that
question.
We could use?
Any buffs you want to apply?
Yeah, it's still missing 15 or so.
I have a scroll of. We have a scroll of Cloud Kill, I believe. No, I have a scroll of Stinking Cloud,
Singing Cloud
which
might
is
be
significantly worse.
nice. May not affect undead things because of the poison, but would obscure vision.
I just realized I have a whole load of whatchamacallit? A whole load of arcane jolt charges left where I can do 2d6 points of healing or damage. So I can do that during the fight as and where needed. So just let me know.
For sure.
And every time I hit with either Fenrir or myself, I can do 2d6 within 30 feet, either healing or damage.
Gotcha.
If only Glory was so nice to just heal the party before the fight.
I think
gonna
we're all
ask,
pretty
but
much healthy.
Yeah, I mean, I still have some of my temp hit points. AKA, I have one temp hit point.
Okay, are we good?
I think so.
Are we getting into position?
So place yourselves in where you want to be on the map, and Sven will have the first act. Keep in mind once combat starts, those struts are going to be fucking difficult terrain, and you got a 30-foot drop into lava.
Does the ring of water walking work on lava?
No,
Nope.
Damn it.
We've been over this before.
it's not a liquid. It is just very viscous rock.
All right.
Okay. Well, then again, water is just really viscous ice. It's not important. Sven.
You'll still
Riley.
take compact damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are looking
what
at
the
this
fuck?
this fucker. This Soulmonger. I should drop the token on the map. As well as
Nice
the
token.
map too.
You.
Yeah, I know.
That's gross.
No, cat, please, no. I do not want you on my lap. Fucker.
So Sven is gonna kick us off with
Gotcha.
bonus action Rage.
Rah, you expand. Do you want to use your Draconic Legend?
I would like to Draconic Ascendance.
Boom.
I gain a fly speed. I get big. My damage does extra damage. And they're before they rage, they're gonna look over at Olaf. Look over at Lucia. Ready?
Ready?
All right, let's go. And they are going to use Bob the Battle Axe, and start chopping.
Very good.
Because Bob the Battle Axe is built for chopping.
So you started blasting.
If only I
And-
had my hex once
So,
per
are
day.
you
but are you
attacking
wasted against the
The
hex?
Soulmonger?
I would have discussed with Dad beforehand. What should I attack? Should I attack the Soulmonger or the Struts?
Soulmonger.
Soulmonger.
Just-
I'm chopping down a tree.
Start of your turn, just roll me d20.
All right. Let's
We
see
need
if
to see how
I.
long the guy takes.
Nope. You don't get a soul out of the Soulmonger. Which makes sense. It's impossible right now.
Yeah.
But you run up with your battle
Would a
axe.
crit work, by the way?
What is my?
Curiosity?
Is it just a flat d20 check or is it
Flat d20.
plus
It's
anything?
not an ability check.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I have 2 attacks, and I'm gonna use both of them. Bup. Does a 13 hit? Such a
13
bad
bounces off. Because this thing is made of bone, its AC is 15.
Uh-oh.
That was such a bad roll. That's a 3 on the d20. Let's try again.
25
That's a
will
little better.
absolutely hit. So we're on the first round. The DC is currently 48. There we go. I'm tracking them up on the clock.
Yeah.
That's all good.
All right. So
You hit for 25.
Sven hits. So this is gonna be a 2-handed attack.
Gotcha, makes sense.
And I'm gonna have to add the extra d4. I think.
Yes.
So, yes,
D4
1d4.
plus 2.
Yeah. All right. So we've got.
Of course it's low.
Wow, that roll. That roll always disappoints me. Every single time. And then also 1d6 from acid damage.
Ooh,
Does acid
okay.
damage affect it?
Uh,
From Gondor.
yes, acid damage does get through.
Alright, 1d6 acid damage from Gondor.
Okay, so what is that in total, if you don't mind? Doing the math.
In total, we have 7 plus 2 is 9, plus another 2 is 11, plus 5 is 16 points of damage.
Ooh, yeah. So you deal it a fairly decent chop. There's now a visible gash in the transparent surface. Now, unfortunately, the Soulmonger's tentacles get to react when you attack them. So,
Fun.
a tentacle from up above reaches down and grasps you with a 19 to hit. Does that hit your AC?
It doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. So the tentacle
doesn't
does
hit.
not manage to grasp you. You manage to dodge it out of the way with your wings.
Yeah.
Well done. Any bonus
It
actions?
attacks back, guys. And I don't think Yorm will be very helpful for this fight, so she is in staff form. Because I don't think this will be susceptible to poison damage.
Fair enough. Very good.
That's it.
So you want to hang out there still? Also, as soon as you strike it, the Atropal stirs and begins to shriek.
Fun. Well, I'm flying for the next minute, so I'm gonna come over here where I'm a little
so you
further
leave
away
the range of the Atropal. Fuck, there's going to be auras here. I need to adjust some things real quick. I forgot about this. Most of the Atropal stuff is auras. So there's a 30-foot negative energy aura on the Atropal. You started your turn within 30 feet of the Atropal. It wasn't awake yet. When you attacked the Soulmonger, it awoke, so it's not going to be a problem for you, Sven. However, otherwise, if you are within 30 feet of the Atropal, that's GM. So you get the sense as it wakes up, all of you feel this and you intuitively understand. While you're within 30 feet of it, you cannot regain hit points. If you start your turn within 30 feet of it, you're going to suffer some necrotic damage, 3d6. And now you see the importance of getting that Vorpal Sword. That tether, the umbilical cord, you encountered this earlier, the astral threads, when you saw the Sewn Sisters astral projecting to attack you. That umbilical cord is a one of those astral tethers that can only be cut with silver swords, or a Vorpal sword, which you happen to have.
Mighty convenient.
So I have to go around to get to this fucking...
But there's at least going to be a round of necrotic damage. Now that it's awake, it is now emanating this. It's also hovering in place, so it's going to be a little hard for Olaf to hit. I think that's it.
I can lift. I can carry you up. I can carry you up to it, Dad.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, I grab him, and I still have more movement, so I'm going to bring him up to it.
Oh, is that your object interact?
I guess so.
Is Olaf an object? Let's say Olaf is an object for now.
I'm also a willing participant,
Yep.
so...
You did leave its range, so it is going to try to bad touch you.
Okay.
So
I
this is
would love
gonna
it if
be
it's
a
actually
touch.
called bad touch.
No, it's a touch. 15 is a
Nope.
miss.
Aww.
But
That's a
yeah,
miss.
you can absolutely pick up Olaf and fly back.
Yeah, he like a mighty steed. He sits on my shoulders.
I love that. So yeah,
I think Sven becomes slightly more quadrupedal in the transformation because
that's a great
dragon.
idea, yeah.
So
Or just
it
like,
makes sense.
your tail. Olaf could grab onto your tail.
All right, my turn is over.
So yeah, you wanna fly back to the Atropal to be within range.
Wow.
And then carry.
There you go.
Yeah.
So end of your turn, the Atropal is going to use a legendary action. It is going to wail. So all creatures within 120 feet of it needs to make a DC 19 Constitution saving throw or get a level of
Holy
exhaustion.
shit.
Oh, Lordy.
That's all of its legendary actions, though. Ellie's fine.
Nope.
Ooh, see a level of exhaustion.
Funny.
Ooh, artist level of exhaustion.
Saka as well.
Okay. I can't help here, sadly, because the DC's too high for me to boost.
Maximum level of
Ooh,
exhaustion.
level of exhaustion. Oof. That's
first level
disadvantage
isn't
on
bad.
ability checks for first level exhaustion.
If this continues, I feel like we might want to just murder the baby thing really quick.
That's what I'm going to do my next 3 attacks on.
Valid.
Because if the next one is speed, I think, and after that we are basically useless.
Yes. Unless you have a greater restoration in somebody's pocket.
Yeah, it's speed and then attack.
Okay.
So,
Soulmonger. Initiative count 20, losing ties. The Soulmonger gets to go. So the Soulmonger can't take any actions, but its reactions reset on its turn. Now that you can see these writhing tentacles, I think you would intuitively understand it has as many reactions as it has tentacles. Which would imply, of course, you could cut those tentacles off. You'll have to attack it to figure out those mechanics. Whatever Sven did wasn't enough to get a tentacle. So,
The baby goes.
reactions on the Soulmonger reset. It is the baby's turn. So the baby, hovering in place. Gonna look at the lot of you. Roll me 3d6. You suffer 3d6 necrotic damage. Oh no. Olaf's turn hasn't started yet. He was just dragged. Right. This is the Atropal's first turn. Atropal is going to... I think the best bet here is going to be a summon Wraith. So a Wraith is going to materialize within 30 feet of it in an unoccupied space. So it is going to open up its one completed eye. It is going to shriek this horrendous wail, and a Wraith appears. Let's put it over here. It will roll its own initiative. Right after the Atropal. That's nice. The Atropal gets its legendary actions and such back. That is its action.
I'm going to start playing Like a Prayer by Madonna in the background.
It is then going to, I think, it's definitely going to hover away from you, Sven. So Olaf and Sven, both of you get opportunity attacks on it as it tries to hover away from you.
I can't wait to create this thing and make this fight nothing.
It's not quite right aligned. That's why I didn't move closer, because then I would have been in the space.
Damn it. So close. It can't move.
Okay, yep. Both of those hit.
I do 13 points.
Gotcha. It is immune to some things which aren't covered by this, so that's good. So what'd you do total, Sven? Oh, what'd you do total, Riley? And Olaf, you did 14, right?
I said 13.
13 and 14, gotcha. So that is 27.
Yeah.
All of that goes through. It cannot move because of Sentinel. Fuck you, Olaf.
Where did it want to move? Wouldn't Lucia also get an opportunity attack off?
What's your range?
5 feet, but the thing is not properly on the grid.
That is where the
Really?
token was, so that's where it starts.
Because technically, I would be here, which is also not on the grid, and then I would be right next to it. It's one of those cases where it's really unclear.
Yeah, no. We're going with the grid rather than the art. So it is out of range of you at the moment.
I mean, you can put a 5-foot line into the...
I mean,
hitbox.
unless you wanted to be one down.
It's
You guys-
the
I mean, I
actual
wanted
is
to be
not
next to the thing,
on the
but I
grid
didn't
right
want
now.
to do the weird in-between tile
If
things.
you wanted to be next to the baby, you could be there.
Yeah,
And
because
then
on
you're
this
still,
one I can...
you're still 5 feet from the Soulmonger because of a diagonal.
Yeah.
So
Like, that was my idea, but it was unclear how the...
Then
map
you
thing
can make your opportunity attack as well. You could try to punch this
Hey.
baby.
I'm gonna end its whole career with 9 magical
22 is a
bludgeoning.
hit.
22 to hit for 9.
9 bludgeoning. Do you want to try to stunning strike it?
You know what? Sure. I shall try to stunning strike it. Give me a constitution check.
Yeah.
how
Unfortunately, this
it
thing
is.
does not have legendary resistances yet, so it doesn't need to
Does
actually
not?
attempt this.
Ooh.
Constitution saving throw.
DC 15.
Fuck!
It is done!
It rolled a 2! That is, it has a plus 11! How does that happen?
Ah.
Well, shit.
Get fucked, nerd.
So,
So, anyway,
It's
I
okay,
am
you're gonna,
almost sorry.
you're gonna still kill us with the lich.
so it is stunned, so it
It
can't take
cannot
its
use
legendary
legendary
actions.
reactions when it's stunned.
Which is fine. The Wraith does get to go, though. The Wraith looking around, it is subservient to the Atropal, so it is going to do a quick threat assessment. Wraiths have an intelligence of 12, which means they can tell which of you is going to be the most damaging.
honestly uncertain with the 3 that are next to it.
Yeah, I
They
think
sort of sleep.
the question is whether we know what a
Likely-
Vorpal Sword is.
But it's
Likely
not-
the one with the sword that emits an aura of godliness.
So I'll make an int check. This isn't an action. This is just to see if it recognizes it on sight.
Oh my.
That was a 20.
Yeah.
It rolled a 19. So yeah, it's going to go for Olaf then. So we have
Good that you didn't use the
5,
big roll on the stunning strike.
10. Would Fenrir want to make an opportunity attack?
Probably.
Yeah, go for it.
And then,
Against
God,
Olaf.
oh,
and then
Gondor could also make an opportunity attack.
Oh, you're correct.
Technically.
I forgot Gondor was over there. Yeah, so they both could.
fail, sadly, because there's
yeah,
no allies within 5
unfortunately.
feet.
How powerful is the little guy?
I think it's a D20.
Or
plus
would
dex
it
save.
even work because it's not magical?
They just
Is
resist
the wraith
non-magical
immune to?
damage.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay, so we'll still do it.
AC on these things
Plus
is 13.
3.
You have fought them, so you know their AC.
That's a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
So 1d6 plus proficiency bonus,
Yeah.
which is 4. So he deals 8 points of damage to it.
That's physical, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
So
Only
reduced to 4. Still something.
chomp with 4.
He feels like he's helped.
Yeah. The wraith then comes up behind you, Olaf, and is going to try to touch you in the butt.
No, I
Bad
don't
touch.
wanna. My wife's here.
You're grappled, which means your speed is 0. He does not have advantage, so it's just a flat life drain. It's a 9, never mind. Elspeth.
So anyone want to kill a
I-
baby?
Why did
Pardon,
you-
it's not a
So-
baby, it's a stillborn, it's fine.
It's not
He's
even
not grappled,
technically
he's
been born
riding
yet,
on my
so it's
back.
just an abortion.
This is the universe where Roe v. Wade wasn't overturned.
Spencer, we are pro-choice.
We're pro-abortion. We go beyond pro-choice. All babies should be aborted.
I will
Let's
terminate at the 11th year if I have to.
Yeah,
Oh, it's okay, Mia.
I think abortion should be legal until you can see if you like your child.
Exactly. Yeah. Abortion's legal up until 6
This
years
is recorded, guys.
old. I have one
Yeah,
ironically seen
Elspeth-
Catholics argue that if you do want to allow abortion, it should be up until the 6 years old, the age of accountability, which is fucking wild. To go
Likely.
from no abortions under any circumstances to, well, if we're going to allow it, we should allow it up until 6 years old. It's crazy. Ah, yes! Ellie transforms into her angelic form.
Yeah. I
Gondor
also use my
cheers.
action to
Shigami
use my
cheers.
radiant skill, so that's my whole turn.
Very good. So you are glowing. You had a turn,
Oh,
so you
I
need to roll
also-
3d6.
Yes, I also did endurance spell on it.
Ooh, good. So you don't have to concentrate, right?
I do, but if I lose concentration, I don't the first time.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
So it's a
one time.
legendary resistance for your concentration, basically.
Yeah. And do you want to roll how much damage
Oh,
I
yeah, sure.
take?
I'll roll it. That's going to be 3d6 necrotic.
I do have resistance. I'm very glad to be an Aasimar.
Okay,
It's fine.
so only 3 points of necrotic damage to you, because I didn't roll very poorly.
You're getting a
that's
good use
okay.
out of the necrotic resistance.
Yeah.
Nare
It literally
is,
saved your ass twice already.
Yeah.
It has. It saved my life.
Nare
You would have
is out of
literally been
range.
gone.
Remember that session where we were all panicking, thinking that
Where we were all like-
instantly
Yeah.
die, and then Abby was like, "Oh wait, I have resistance to the fire damage. It's fine,
I
guys."
thought it was
Everyone
was just so funny.
I was like, oh shit.
I was trying to find ways to,
Um,
like, maneuver it.
Everyone
so I
was
didn't
just
die.
finding bullshit reasons why she wouldn't
Exactly.
die, and then I was devil's advocate and was like, come on, just take it. Take the L. Oh, resistance.
18 and a 25 on the atropal.
On the attribute.
You have advantage
Okay,
because it's done.
Yes, they both hit. So you want to roll again. So 11 force.
Crit
on the
fish.
first one.
Crit
And
fish.
13.
You want to
Crit
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 fish?
fish.
We have advantage. Oh
You
yeah,
would, because
shit.
it's stunned currently.
Crit fish. No crit.
But 24 is
But-
not nothing. It does not resist force damage, surprisingly enough. Not many things do.
And that's it.
Beautiful.
But hey, Spencer, it is only until the start of my turn, so it will actually be
you
gone
activated
on my
Radiant
turn.
Soul, right?
Yes, I did.
So you want to roll the radiant damage, or is it a flat?
That was Max Sandberg.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That wasn't
The
me.
radiant
Oh,
damage is
blast,
on.
That's right. Because you used all of your actions for your spellcasting.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah, so, it would have a bit of cover. So its AC currently would be much lower than all of Nare's rolls. Never mind. Very good. That is Abby's turn. Artist goes. Let's roll that 3d6 for necrotic damage. 12. There we go. That's more what I was looking for.
Yeah, good
Necrotic
for
He doesn't like that. Artist is then going to... He's going to crack his knuckles. He's going to hold out his hand. And the finger where the invisible ring is begins to glow blue. His eyes flash with a blue light. And he's going to use the Ring of Winter to create a creature.
Ah. La creatura.
So this is a bit complicated, but it's a fun thing. He's going to create an ice object or creature appears in an occupied space within 60 feet of artist. It melts into a pool of normal water after 24 hours, or when it drops to 0 hit points. Uses 5 1d10, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Challenge rating of 2 or less. So, it's going to be a flying creature. I should have had this more prepared, but that's okay. It's going to be a dinosaur, of course. I think a pterodactyl is low enough CR. And its attacks will be cold damage because it's made of ice.
A pterodactyl?
A pterodactyl.
Is
A
this
pterodactyl.
icicle or a popsicle? Is it?
Yeah,
It's ice.
Popsodactyl. Or a pteranodon. It's a pteranodon. CR quarter, not great. Quetzalcoatlus, CR2! There we go. He's going to summon an ice Quetzalcoatlus, consuming 4 charges of his Ring of Winter. He is then going to command it to attack the baby. So being a companion creature, there's 4 of his charges, so he's down to 8 on his ring.
My favorite wild shape.
That's pretty great. The Quetzalcoatlus follows him in initiative, so it is going to fly over. I think he's going to tell it to... would anybody want to be on a flying creature? I know Elspeth can fly currently.
Yeah.
Would anybody else want to be on a flying creature?
Olaf is already on a flying creature.
True.
It sounds precarious,
True.
especially with the lava.
I do not want to be on a flying creature made of ice above lava.
Fair enough. He's going to send it over to attack the Atropol. So it's just going to fly over, and he'll send it
Am I
to
flanking?
hover around...
Yeah.
oh, that's actually a good idea. He's going to send it over... back. Let's see. Send the Atropol to the back, too. He's going to send it to flank with Olaf, so it's going to go there. And it is going to attack the Atropol. So we'll have advantage on its bite. And this will be cold damage rather than piercing damage. A 22 will certainly hit for 9 cold damage. Now, the Atropol is immune to cold damage. But you know now.
Huh.
So, it's also immune to non-magical damage. So, either way. But now you know.
Information gain.
Artist's turn passes. Lucia, I'll roll the 3d6.
And does Zaka go before me, or does she have to go after me?
She will follow you in initiative.
Okay.
So that's going to be 15 points of necrotic damage against you, and then you may take your turn.
43. The thing is not stunned because it is stunned until the start of my turn, so it didn't even lose anything,
okay.
but people got advantage from it.
Good.
I'm gonna do
use
the
some
expected
reactions.
thing and I'm gonna punch it.
Good. That's a hit.
28. I would have advantage, I think, because the first... Wait, no, the stunning strike didn't fail, so yeah.
Yeah. So you may roll your damage. Do
Take
you wanna try
9.
stun
I
it
will
again?
try to stunning strike again, even if it's
Gotcha.
unlikely to work.
Fucking what are these rolls? What are these rolls?
What would it be?
Stunned again.
Ahem. Anyway, I'm gonna use the key point to and make my second attack, so
Couldn't
I
even
can
get its
attack
legendary
4 more
action
times.
off. Because it has to do that after your turn.
Just wait until a Serac comes and it goes
Is it being
like,
stunned?
Dad,
Yeah.
this one's been mean to me.
Well, would you look at that? I think that is 4 hits.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Roll that
For
damage.
13, 7, 13, 12. So that is a
Okay.
total of another 45 damage.
Whoo, boy.
Well, I asked to see if Azaka has advantage, and I guess the answer is yes, she does. So she's gonna shoot it with the bow twice. For, I'm guessing it is immune to poison, so it is 8 piercing and 5 piercing.
Fucking 8 piercing and 5 piercing? Gotcha.
It
is immune to poison, yeah.
Ass rolls. Oh yeah, no, wait, she has shit sets. Did I remember to...
It's more that she's
I
immune to
think-
everything. That's helpful.
It should be 2 more on each of those, because she would have attuned to the Brace of Archery. I forgot to change it
Gotcha.
instead.
I have that written down.
She has +2 from Dex, +2 from the bow, and +2 from the braces. Kind of stupid.
Gotcha.
Almost like Lucia had the same thing, and that's why she did like 10 damage with the mineral or something stupid like that. So yeah, 10 and 7 from Osaka. Good job, Osaka.
Nice.
It's my turn. I think my work is done. I think I did all I needed to do.
Very
Also,
nice.
holy shit, Lucia does a lot of damage.
Yes.
No.
54 damage and a stun.
Yeah, not too shabby.
Anyway,
that is your
enjoy!
turn. Azaka is out of range of the necrotic damage, so she's okay. There are no legendary actions from the Atropol. Nobody has attacked the Soulmonger.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she's not within the aura. I'm judging by what's on the picture.
Oh,
None of
okay.
it
Oh yeah,
overlaps
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Very good. I believe that's it. Olaf, you get your turn. It is stunned.
Roll my damage, please.
Great fish, great fish, great
My
fish.
3d6. For
Yeah, 36 damage for Olaf from the aura.
Did I roll that, Spencer, or should I?
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Are you
completely
going to
blanked
destroy
on what
the
you were
invalid
saying.
report, or are you just going to smack the thing?
I'm going to
10 necrotic damage against you, Olaf.
Oh, why can't you be nice to me?
Because
Anyways,
that's fun.
because it's funny, it's easy.
It's fun.
So to cut the umbilical cord, to cut it off from the Soulmonger, is that just by attacking it normally, or do I have to explicitly state that I'm doing that?
It's the equivalent of cutting off a head. Actually, no.
So I need
think,
to either get a.
I think it says if it's struck. So if you hit, you can choose to cut instead of dealing damage to the Atropol. Cut the umbilical cord instead.
Okay, I'm just looking at my.
I wonder how tanky that thing is. It might be worth it to just hit it and kill it before it gets a turn again.
Is it
Yeah, it
bloody
says
yet?
if the Atropol is struck by a vorpal sword. It doesn't say anything
Yeah,
about.
so if you hit its AC, you'll cut it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you'll deal no damage to the creature. You're just cutting the cord off instead.
22. I'll deal that to
22
deal
hits.
the.
So you
the
slice the
severing
umbilical cord.
strike.
That prevents its regeneration, as well as its life drain
Oh,
Good.
Next
Rigger?
attack.
or negative energy aura.
28 to hit. 16 damage.
Yay.
Sorry, I need to change some things over here.
you only have 2 attacks, my dude.
I got it cured. I have 3 now.
Yeah, the remove curse did work.
Oh, it did work. I didn't hear that.
So let's double check. Negative energy aura is gone because that's gone. Its regeneration is gone. Its turn resistance is still in effect, and that's it. Awesome.
Oh, and I'll use one of my arcane jolts abilities to do an extra 2d6 damage.
Okay. So how much damage have you dealt to it?
So that would be, so far, it would be 27 plus 5, so those 32.
Gotcha.
And then the dog is just gonna gnash its teeth at the Soulmonger.
Okay. Yeah. Roll an attack against the Soulmonger.
Gonna get smacked.
16.
16 does hit it. Its AC is only 15.
Yay.
5 force
5
damage.
damage.
Okay. A tentacle is going to reach down and try to grab onto Fenrir.
Bork.
22. It is going to choose to grapple Fenrir instead of dealing damage. It is then going to slide Fenrir out over the lava and let go.
Oh fuck.
So,
Well, that's
does
a thing.
anybody have a way to stop this from happening?
Fuck.
No.
No reaction to Feather Falls for Fenrir? It's fine.
It makes him slow down, so he's hitting the lava in less than a turn to like
A turn.
a turn.
Barely.
It makes it 60 feet around, so in half a round he hits the lava.
That sucks, yeah.
So I can just roll the lava damage. Oh, plus the falling damage.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you take falling
so
damage as
36.
well?
Yeah, because it's 30 feet.
Lava is you can walk on lava. Like, it's not advised, but you
So
can.
that's 13 falling damage,
Bork.
and then 53 fire damage.
Guys, we are cooked. We
Fenrir is
chat. We're cooked. Fenrir is cooked.
Fenrir's gone.
Okay, disintegrated. Unfortunate.
No.
I'm so sorry.
I can't believe you
Goodbye,
killed the dog
Six
twice.
Whiskers.
Oh, that's a good point.
yeah.
Shit.
Whiskers.
No.
You watch Six Whiskers jumps out of Fenrir's head with a little
She has
paraglide
an
and
eject
sails away to
button.
the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
The
so Fenrir
immor- the
ejects-
immortal.
Fenrir ejects his head
Exactly,
like a
there's a-
skate pod.
There's a little ejector thing. Just poof. It's like G.I. Joe. So, Six Whiskers
Yeah.
say Fenrir can be rebuilt. It's okay.
G.I. Joe.
The mouse is
Fucking damn
okay.
it! How are these things fucking intelligent?
It's not intelligent. It's just if you attack it, it knows where you are, and the tentacle will grab you and try to tip you.
And then drop
with
you
a
into
ma-
lava, which is
Yeah.
that's intelligent to me.
Well, it's
Um,
anyway. That's not.
you lost your dog.
Yeah.
Again.
That is Olaf's turn.
Alright.
Sven,
Now it's my turn.
no worries for necrotic damage. The Atropole is stunned, and you have advantage because of the Quetzalcoatlus made of ice.
Yeah.
And because of the sun.
I also have
Can you
advantage
grant
because stunned.
advantage if you can't deal damage to it? I don't think it would have. I don't know if
It
it
depends
should.
on how it
It's
is
also
worded.
because it's stunned.
Also
I mean,
that.
advantage is there because stunned.
'Cause
In
the
Pathfinder, it
points-
is you have to be a melee
You have to be
threat, and I guess you could
threatening, yeah.
argue that it
If
is not a
can't
threat.
hurt
If
it,
it-
it's not a threat. I think that's.
I mean,
what
I
it is,
would
yeah.
argue it can't provide flanking if the creature doesn't conceive it as a threat because it knows it can't do damage to it. The thing is, does it know it can't do
I
damage to
think
it?
so because the Quetzalcoatlus did bite it and dealt no damage, so I think it knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the
It doesn't matter
Quetzalcoatlus can't
because
stun.
we just punch it a lot.
But it's stunned, so you have advantage anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. I've just done the math, and I will get better damage rolls on one-handed attacks because I have a +2 bonus on one-handed attacks. So I'm gonna use Bob the Battle Axe as a one-handed weapon now,
Gotcha.
because the math works out better that way. It's so sad. And also the D8 just likes me better. Alright, so I have advantage on this attack and this attack. Both of those are pretty good. They both hit.
Both of them hit, yeah.
And this is both of these are going to be one-handed. So that's 10 plus 2 plus 1d4. So that's 14 damage on the first one.
Okay. 14 damage.
And another, let's roll a d4. Yeah! 14 plus 4 plus 2 is 20. So a total of 34 damage.
Gotcha. That is a hefty amount of damage.
Sven is just digging into this thing.
Clawing.
Yeah!
All
Biting
right.
and clawing and slashing.
You
Roaring.
don't have an NPC under your control at the moment. Any movement?
I do not. No, I'm gonna stay here so that Dad is still within range of
Ooh.
it.
We forgot to roll. That was our second round. So the DC for...
Oh yeah,
finishing
I'm
back
the
is
only
44
one who
now.
rolled.
We're on our second round.
Is it worth it rolling
Probably not. I was just going to make
if
you do
the
it for fun.
DC is
Is there a crit success or no?
that's just funny?
Maybe. You all want to roll D20 real quick for your last round, except for
Yeah.
Sven, obviously. Although you get to roll now for your turn. So yeah, everybody
Yeah.
roll D20.
We don't have a chance of.
Crit.
Wily.
You get it if you get a crit.
Okay.
Ah. Shouldn't we have all rolled it the first round then?
Yeah, this.
Yeah,
this
no,
one-
that's what we're doing now.
No crits.
The
No crits. That's okay.
Yeah.
So the DC is now 43, but that's okay. Sven's turn passes. We get to the Soulmonger's turn. Soulmonger can't really take any actions. Its tentacles are writhing around. It resets its reactions. Atropul's turn.
Baby.
Atropul is stunned.
Nerd.
I don't think it lost its regeneration trait. It lost the negative energy aura. It still has its turn resistance aura, which doesn't matter because none of you are clerics. Does have magic resistance, which Stunning Strike is not. It's key, not magic. So we're good. Wraith's turn. The Wraith, I think, is going to attack Olaf again.
Okay.
Ooh, a 24 this time.
Yeah,
So
so
that's going to be 22
one
necrotic.
second, checking my AC. Yeah, even if I boost it by 5, that's 24. Beats it.
Gotcha. So 22 necrotic, and you got to give me a con save.
I'll do the
Don't
con
fail it.
save first.
Mm.
23.
You're okay. So it's just 22 necrotic damage. It's going to hover around a little bit to possibly provide flanking if the Atropul survives. That is the Wraith's turn. It is now Elspeth's turn.
I'm not within 30 feet of the Atropul, so I
You are
don't
not.
take any necrotic damage.
That's over.
I will-
When the umbilical cord's cut, that ability
That's
goes
over.
away.
Okay. I will summon my glaive and fly up to the Soulmonger, and then hit it twice.
Gotcha.
19 and 25.
Both of those hit.
You're flying. Can't you be flanking with Lucia?
Does flanking really work for...
I don't know. You ask the DM.
do you want to roll the reaction, see if I get the second attacker? Because it could grapple me.
Which creature? Sorry?
The Soulmonger?
Chris.
Oh, you're attacking the Soulmonger. I thought you were attacking the Atropul.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'll get back to you in 1 second.
Okay.
That is so much fucking radiant damage. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get back to this now that I'm aware of what's happening. So the first attack
Yeah.
goes off. It would try to grab you at that point.
Yeah.
So your first attack dealt how much?
I need to... It's,
And it's all
10
radiant, right?
from
33.
the... 10 from
33
Radiant Soul.
radiant.
Yeah, 33 Radiant.
33 radiant. So fun thing, vulnerable to radiant. So it's going to be 66
Yep.
damage instead.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think there is some damage threshold stuff. It is. So with that, you pass the damage threshold. One of the tentacles is broken off by this attack, and it has now been reduced
Hey.
to 3 tentacles,
No.
Nice.
which it will then use to try to grab you, of course.
Yeah.
It's not a hit.
Miss.
So your second attack goes off.
Beautiful.
Oh, these
Yeah.
are melee, right?
These are melee attacks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because
So
it
this one doesn't
can't
have
locate you if it's a ranged attack. It is blind.
Okay.
You've picked that up.
It's not the 10, so it's just 24 damage from this one.
24. All radiant again?
Yeah.
So it can only lose 1 tentacle per turn, but it's Hydra rules, where if you pass its damage threshold, it loses one of its
Got it.
limbs.
So casual 100 damage from Elspeth in 1 turn.
Casual 100 damage from Elspeth in 1 turn because of vulnerability. It's
vulnerability is
badly
kinda
cracked at this
stupid.
point. You go up to this is with your radiant glaive, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're slashing at it. It's leaking souls. It's streaming out. It's not doing too hot. You roll me d20. Olaf also roll me d20 for the resurrection.
2.
Not quite there, but that's okay. Nari gets to go though,
Wait, why did I? Also
Yeah,
roll
she
one?
is.
because your turn passed. You didn't
She
roll
is
that turn.
gonna fire two Eldritch Blasts at the Wraith.
His
Gotcha.
turn did not pass.
My turn's after Elspeth's.
Oh, fuck. You're right. Never mind.
I can just carry that over to my turn. I'm okay with
Now
that.
you can roll again on your turn. It's fine. Both of those are going to hit the Wraith. That is a total of 27.
Nice.
Right.
She's
Very
actually
nice.
Our rate is really
saving
grown up.
all her
Blasting
good
away.
rolls.
Yeah, she just had all the good rolls at the end of the game. That's great.
Artis
She's like
is...
9 in order, what she's actually using.
Yeah, she
Did
went
you say
from
killer crits first here, right?
Nare can't roll above a 1 to pretty good rolls.
Max roll every single time.
Very nice.
Watch her just... Oh, Acerrak spawns and she just double crits him with double max damage for like 50.
And he just goes, fuck this, I'm leaving.
Hey, look at me. I'm the queen here.
Exactly, yeah. I think he's going to do one other thing. He's going to summon another thing. This one requires concentration, whereas the Quetzalcoatlus does not. He's going to cast the Winger of Winter's version of Bigby's hand. So a ice hand appears.
And he was complaining about not having a magic weapon.
Add the stats onto this. Where's a nice hand token? I need a handy.
Uh-huh.
Go with this one. If it will load. Please roll 20. Give this to me. Roll 20, cooperate.
No.
There we go. Finally. Okay.
Oh, the clip art hand!
Yep. I didn't have this prepared, so that's my fault. If I remember correctly, it is a large hand of Simling, translucent ice. Its AC is 20, and hit points equal your hit point maximum. So AC 20. And Artisimber's hit point maximum is...
That really is handy.
82.
The guy knows about action economy, so he just keeps summoning shit.
Exactly. Hand is not ethereal, is not ethereal, and does fill space when you cast a spell as a bonus action. When you cast your spell as a bonus action, and on your subsequent turns, you can move the hand up to 60 feet, cause one of the following effects. Clenched fist, hand strikes one creature or object within 5 feet of it, make blah 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 blah. On a hit, takes 48 bludgeoning damage. I think that's what it's going to do. He's going to summon it next to the Soulmonger, and he's going to use it to punch the Soulmonger. So that's going to be fucking how much damage? 48 bludgeoning damage on a hit. He does have to roll the hit. The hand is going to use his to hit modifier. So I'm just going to use it. His longbow is not magical, so I'll just roll the longbow.
Yeah.
Well, the hand misses.
Does it have advantage from flanking?
I don't think you can flank the Soulmonger as an object.
Oh.
It doesn't have tactics. So, unfortunate. But now there's another flying thing. Also, we should X that out.
Hey. Sorry, Fenrir.
Fucked up.
Artisimber is now
Unusual of
concentrating.
you.
You do, that's my dog.
Artis is going to step back. The Quetzalcoatlus is going to go. Seeing as it can't hurt the Atropal and is aware of that, it is going to fly down. It is going to fly directly under Lucia in case she falls.
Appreciated.
Lucia, it is your turn. You want to roll me a d20 to see if you get a soul out of the Soulmonger?
Of course, I'm gonna get my mom back. Never mind.
No, not yet.
I know this is a weird question considering what the token art is, but how fucked up does the soul baby look?
About 1/4. So it's 3/4 down.
Ooh.
It's a beefy hit points. I didn't even boost this one's hit points because they're really high. This is one of those
enough to do.
mobile oppression.
It's on
fortress
25%
things.
HP.
Yeah, this is one of those mobile
But I have a
oppression fortress
feeling-
type creatures where it's just a sack of hit points with a lot of radius abilities.
Now here's the thing. Either I will try to stun it again, which is very unlikely, but it worked twice already, which is funny, because it would get a whale off otherwise. Or I hope that I do enough damage to kill it, which I might be able to.
Possibly. Oh, yeah.
But I don't have advantage.
Start your turn.
I'm gonna punch it.
Yep.
For 11.
That's a hit for 11 damage. You want a stunning strike?
I'm
again?
gonna try to stunning strike it, because worst case I get advantage off of it.
I gotta roll above, like, 5 once. Finally,
There you go.
resist, but it is.
Silvery barbs.
yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, do you want to silvery barbs it?
I don't have silvery barbs. I'm not a caster.
Elspeth, do you want to silvery barbs it to keep it stunned?
I'll save it in case the Serac shows up.
Gotcha.
Punch it again for 12.
For 12, 12
Use
is
a key point.
is a hit because its AC is only 7 because this thing is not dexterous.
I mean, I have a 28 to hit and 12 damage.
Oh, 12's the right. I can read. You want to stun it again?
No, I can't because I already tried.
You're correct.
And then I'm going to use a key point to, focus point, to do Flurry of Blows and do 3 more because someone thought that was okay.
Go for it.
Oh my god, what the
Crits
fuck?
And a 28. So it has 45 hit points left. You're probably going to kill it. So go ahead.
That is 14
Okay.
Bam.
and 20 or 34
34.
and 30.
Yes!
47. By an overkill of 2, you kill the Atripol. How do you want to kill it? Keep in
So-
mind, it is the size of like...
The prophecy fulfilled!
It's like the size of a fucking... also that, yeah. It's like the size of an Oliphant. You're Legolas on an Oliphant. This giant elephantine baby that they were terrified of you killing.
Which I did in the end. Go figure. Anyway, so I'm expecting Lucia's fighting style by now to be mainly kicks and like weird capoeira stuff. It's almost like a dance performance. And since she doesn't use her rapier to attack anymore, it's more like a baton, as if she was being a conductor for a musical.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm imagining here is that she kicks the living shit out of this thing. With the last one, she removes this little secondary umbilical cord that is coming out of its head, which is disgusting, by the way.
Plunk.
And as she then comes down, she just plunges her rapier right into the hole that she made, and then the thing just plops.
Yeah, it just like a wet balloon, like an inflated lung, just sort of floats screeching and wailing down into the magma where it begins to burn away. And I'm just going to get it off the map so we don't have to look at it anymore. Also, just to clean things up a bit.
Count 8? That doesn't feel right.
And then I do a cool landing
Also,
on the iceberg as I fling the disgusting
Absolutely.
rotten baby flesh from my
It
rapier.
is 5 feet below the strut, so no movement necessary to get back up on the strut if you want to. Just for fun.
Yep.
Well done, Mia. You killed the Atripol.
Yay. What did I do? I did like 120 damage or something in 2 rounds.
Yes, that was crazy.
That's fucking stupid. And I made it not attack for a round.
We'll jump down here.
And I made it not wail
strut.
for 2 rounds.
Gotcha. So you jump down onto the strut. You are now next to the Soulmonger.
Whoa, into the... Bam. 17 to hit.
Ooh, 17 does hit.
Bam. Critical
And
hit.
a
Hey!
critical hit.
Why
Yeah,
did you jump? You could have just moved
roll your
around on
damage.
me.
Yep. My bad.
Does the
Bam.
Soulmonger get a reaction?
11. Yeah, that's why I want you to roll the damage before you roll more attacks for this. So 11 damage on the first attack. It is going to try to grab you with an arm.
I'll use my 2d6 quickly. 1 second.
Yep.
Keep it for the potential
5.
crit.
It's going to try to grab you. It doesn't know. It
I
has no
will use
tactics.
my...
So 23 to hit you. Does that hit you?
It will until I use a first level slot shield.
Gotcha. So
Yay.
you have shielded. Very good. So the tentacle is rebuffed. It has 2 more reactions. So your next hit, your crit, roll that damage.
So I do
Oh
a,
my.
nast-
44.
a nasty 44, so I've got a total
Nasty
of...
44.
What should we call it? 44 plus 5, which is 49.
It is
I've done
about...
60 damage so far.
Gotcha. It has about a third of its hit points left. It is going to try to grab you again. I think it's your shield.
Acid on the crit.
Gotcha. Yeah, so roll that real quick.
That does hit me.
It is non-immune to acid. So 5, so that's 10 from the acid.
Ah!
It does grab you. It is going to move you 30
Do I-
feet this way
wait.
and let go.
Should I Sophie Barbs it?
Reaction
Do you want
grab.
to silvery barbs it?
I will Sophie Barbs
Okay,
it.
I'll have the Soulmonger roll the tentacle attack again. That's a miss.
Who gets advantage on the next save or attack?
Yeah, who gets the advantage?
I do.
Nice. Selfish. Now,
I mean-
Olaf, your last attack. You hit, dealing 18 damage.
damage.
It is still intact. It is now going to try to grab you with its last tentacle.
Oh.
Another 25.
Oh no.
The fact that it can reaction, grab you, move you, and then drop you as a reaction seems wild to me.
And you can
has
only
it
grapple at any time.
Oh,
That is the point of this.
nobody else has attacked.
There's no actions.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Didn't it use one of those reactions on Elspeth's turn?
You're
did.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would only have two
She cut
left.
off one of its arms, which means it had only 2. You're correct. Thank you.
It had 3, but one of them was used up, and then
You're correct.
he got hit by a.
That one didn't hit. Forget about it.
Nothing
Ah,
You're so
happens.
lucky.
I
Forget
pointed to
about it.
You're so lucky.
Just saving my dad.
Lava damage. And that'll be it.
Very nice.
Is this enough to cut another tentacle?
It should be.
Oh, yes, absolutely you would have. So it's down to 2 tentacles now.
That too.
Because
Wonderful.
the damage threshold is 30, by the way. If you deal 30 in a single turn, it loses a tentacle.
That's
All right.
Hard.
My turn.
Well,
Which is wild considering we are just attacking.
it has no
Sven
reactions
is-
left. It's down to 2 tentacles.
I like to imagine Olaf with the Vorpal sword just gets the right point where he just literally slices a big chunk of it off and it just
Exactly,
falls
yeah.
like into nothing.
Splashing into the lava below.
So you guys remember what the guy said about 12 to, what was it, like 30 seconds until the guy comes?
It is now 38
My turn.
is the DC to bring somebody back.
Oh, one
from the
second.
dead.
I didn't.
This is
You said I
Brian's
could re-roll on my turn.
Yeah,
by
roll
the
it
way.
again. Go ahead.
See if I can get a crit. Never. Another 2.
So Sven's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sven is going to chop. Chop.
Chop chop. Soulmonger.
With battle axe. Do. This is just flat. There's nothing granting me advantage anymore. Yes.
Yes. It can't be flanked because it's an object and it doesn't have tactics.
Yeah. Okay. So I go chomp.
Ooh, it bounces off. It is rebuffed by the
Jeez
hardness
Louise.
of the.
Do I have? We'll leave the inspirations for later. Let's try again.
16 does
That'll
hit. It has an AC of 15, so you do manage to hit it.
Yay!
13.
That's 12 plus 2
Plus a D4.
plus 1d4. I don't know why that rolled twice.
4, so that's a 15 minus 4 is 19.
Yeah!
It has no reactions left.
I deal 90 damage.
Ooh.
And I roar.
Anything Gondor's going to do?
Oh! Gondor's just gonna stay hidden somewhere.
Gotcha. But his reaction
Out
resets.
of the way. Yep.
Did you roll your
His
D20 by
reaction
the way,
resets. I did not roll my d20.
for a resurrection?
Nope.
You bad rolls. Soulmonger goes.
Yeah.
Reactions reset. It can't do anything else. It is now Atropos dead. Wraith's turn. So the Wraith is still kind of mad at Olaf. Olaf's shielded though, and we've already determined this thing is decently intelligent. So instead, it's going to turn on Sven. It's going to try to bad touch Sven. Flat 20. I think that hits you. Sven, Riley.
Sorry. Nope.
Very good. It
I
doesn't, and
have
it's-
I have the blessing of high dex
There you go.
from the yeah.
So it can't hit you. It can't hit Olaf because of shield. It is just going to continue hovering in place. It is Elspeth's turn. With your radiant, all
Yeah.
radiant damage. Oops, all radiant.
2 more attack on the Soulmonger.
Yeah. So roll your first
What type
attack
of
and your
cereal is
damage
Elspeth?
before you roll your second attack, because it will try to grab you.
That is
31,
31.
which becomes 62. It had 58 hit points.
Nice.
So with that, Elspeth, how do you want to break this thing apart?
I think as she's like floating in the air, she wants to she will like do a 360 and cut off one of the tentacles and just follow that back around and slam it vertically straight down the middle, just slicing through the bone as if it were butter.
Gotcha.
and then releasing all of the souls.
There's a cacophonous crack, and out come the screaming souls of all of the dead that have been trapped here. It's like the ending of a Ghostbusters movie. There's shrieking, there's wailing, now
And gnashing of teeth.
and gnashing of teeth.
Scooby-Doo and Spooky
Can't
Island.
forget that too. Also that. Also the Damon-ritis. This is basically the Damon-ritis from the live-action Scooby-Doo movie, which has aged fairly well, actually. Except for the Scrappy-Doo reveal. That makes no sense. Soulmonger. Destroyed. Now, we're going to stay in initiative because of things that are happening. Elspeth. Who do you want to bring back?
I don't know.
I mean, your brother's a prime candidate.
I don't want him to
you're allowed to
die
be
a
selfish.
Serac.
You're allowed to be selfish.
No, I don't want him to die to a Serac.
I mean, you could tell him to run away if he'd listen to you.
Hey,
Yeah,
we did
I'll-
it. There's also going to be a pissed off Archlich. Please
Also
run.
that. It's up to you.
I'll bring Hope back.
Okay. Riley. You want to bring Hope back?
Yeah. I will bring Hope back.
You may place him anywhere in one of the alcoves, and then he can roll initiative.
Eh. Hope looks around, confused. Oh, it looks like we're back.
Hope, you need to run now.
Now,
It
Riley,
looks... I
You
seem
were-
to be back.
you were planning this, of course. You
Yes.
sent Lucia back. You were hoping your friends would do this.
Looks like it worked. All right.
Do you want
Let's get started. I would like to keep fighting. I've been waiting for this. How many days has it been? It feels like it's been years.
Very good. So you can quickly pull on a tunic and a waistcloth. I think it's reasonable
Uh-huh.
knowing that Hope was one of the people you would want to bring back. You've probably got Hope's basic equipment out there. So anything that you could put on just in 6 seconds, you can as you roll for initiative, which is a 6.
It's just a 6.
Which makes sense. You have some
Isn't it right if, like, cinematically, a silver gilded fiddle just flies through the air and gets caught by Hope? If I'm not mistaken.
I'm not a music playing magician.
Fuck, book then, your book.
Just needs
That
his pen.
shit.
Yes, my magical quill.
Yeah.
The quill being at the center of the book.
So
Just
you arrive, you quickly toss on some clothes so you're modest and pick up your equipment, as well as
Wonderful.
anything else from the party loot. Abby,
Sounds like fun.
what does Nare do?
Nare she'll ready a Eldritch Blast in case the Serac shows up.
Good idea. Artis is going to go. Artis is huffing. He's going to keep his concentration. He's going to take the dodge action, let's say.
He's not bringing
Can we
Dragonbait
call
back.
out for Dragonbait?
It's not his.
He's not a player character. It's you
Yeah.
guys. This is because this is an ability that is breaking the rules of the game. Only player characters get to do this. Artists is an NPC. This is why Natty Poo Poo was going to help you. You stole her idea, but it's still one of her abilities. Mia,
We did it first.
it is your turn. You're standing on the strut, of course. Who would Lucia bring back? And if she can't think of anybody, of course. Although I have an idea.
Her
of who I
mom!
want to bring back.
I mean, first of all, there's currently an iceberg underneath me.
There is.
Oh, actually, I also have my rapier out, so it's fine.
You do.
I would like to use my bonus action to shadow step here.
Very nice.
And I would like to call out to a loving wife and an even more loving mother of 24,
Yeah.
Irina Aurora, the light of Lysander.
Irina.
Yeah. She appears
Hi, Mom.
stark naked. She doesn't care. She is completely modest. She gasps and she says, "You should never have left home." And she grabs you in a big hug. She's going to crush you against her big mom titties. And she's going to say, But I'm so very glad you did. And she's gonna look over.
Hope leans out from his cuticle. Irina, they did it!
She says, I know! I'm so proud of all of you! The next generation has things under control. And then she's going to quickly toss some clothes on. What weapon would you like Irina to have?
I
What have you got?
am gonna hand her the Moonlight Rapier.
Ooh, okay. That's a +1 rapier, right?
Yeah.
So that is strength for her.
I would deactivate it first because I think she is more of the radiant kind and not of the dim light kind.
Gotcha. That's 5 feet.
I'm comparing the HP of my two characters.
Yep.
Sven has over 100.
Range 20. That is a D8.
Hope does not.
Strength.
Daka's done already an action to shoot at Serac if he appears.
Elspeth is begging with Hope to run.
Now, would anybody like to control Irina, or would you like to give her to me? Because you already have 2 Mia, so I totally get it.
I already have a Zaka. If someone else wants a Zaka, I wouldn't mind doing Irina, but I feel like you have earned playing Irina again after
That's fair.
over a year.
I do love her. So I'll roll initiative for Irina. Boom. Nice.
I guess I would make space for her.
Very nice.
Action dodge. No, actually, action hug my mom back.
Beautiful.
That's more important than dodging.
And then help her cover up. Okay, that is Azaka. Anything out of Azaka?
That is up to you. It's your character as well. I'm just
You're
controlling
controlling Azaka. I'm controlling Irina.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean action-wise? Yeah, she's just readying an action to shoot at Serac if he appears.
Gotcha.
And I feel like she would look over to Irina. It's like,
Yeah,
the kid has a thing for strong mothers.
She looks up and down Irina, and she doesn't have the self-control not to look. She's just gonna mutter under her breath, "They're always married."
Of course, Azaka is gay as fuck.
Yeah. Bye.
Actually, yeah, she looks like the bi kind.
Yusuf, it is Olaf's turn. Who would Olaf think to bring back, if anybody?
I can't think of anyone that would be useful in this
You did
fight.
say, you did tell Artis that you would.
We did
bring,
promise for Dragon Bait.
I would bring. I'm thinking of Dragon Bait, but I was also thinking it could be interesting if Rosnisa could come back redeemed, but that I don't know how the party would feel about that.
You could also bring Rosnisa
Why
back.
would you
He's
take
one of the
that
tokens I
chance?
brought on.
Ooh.
I'm not going to take that chance. I'm going to bring back.
I
Dragon
mean,
Bait.
we have a certain person who is now the guardian of Chult, who could potentially keep him in check. She did kinda eat him before.
True. But you do only
Yeah.
have... no, Elspeth hasn't used one yet. No, Elspeth did.
No, it's me.
Elspeth
I'm
for
the
Hope.
one left.
Right, Sven hasn't. So, it's up to you.
I could get
Robert?
Dragon Bait.
You don't have to bring Dragon Bait. But what would Olaf be thinking in this moment as a character? But keep in mind, you are...
Dragon Bait is useful.
As a character, you are in touch with Yusuf the player because of your little hag infestation.
Yeah. I feel Rosnisi would be an interesting pull
There's a
because
fun
he wouldn't be a Yuan-Ti, he would be back to his normal state, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe he would still be a Yuan-Ti. It's just he wouldn't have any of his equipment.
Then that's not going to be the one to do. I was hoping that it would turn him back into a human or whatever he was.
'Cause I considered having you guys roll on the reincarnate table when you brought somebody back, but I thought for PCs that takes control away from your character that you didn't necessarily want. So I ruled against that.
It would be really funny if Hope rolled Aasimar.
I mean, do you want to
Yeah.
roll? Do we want to make it reincarnate rules?
Asimar aren't on. You'd need to find a custom table because Asimar aren't on.
It is.
It's-
There's an extended one that has literally all of them on there.
I mean, do you want to make it reincarnate rules?
It would be hilarious,
Have Hope
but
come back as something other than Tiefling? Irina comes back as
Nah,
like a Dragonborn?
I think maybe we could do a special case where we could roll for it for Hope, like see if we get below a 5 or something. But I feel like we
so
did that
here's
for
how
every
this is
NPC
gonna
to
work.
complicate things.
Yusuf, there's Olaf is thinking, and initially Olaf's like, Dragonbait. And he's like, wait a minute. There was something noble about Roz. Maybe... And then there's the veil parting, and you see for a moment the game that we're playing. You see a video screen with a bunch of people talking to each other, and it makes no sense to you. And your brain hurts, your nose bleeds. And this idea you have to give Roz Nisi a chance at redemption, to be the hero he was supposed to be, comes to you, but you don't want to bring him back as Yuanti, because he's going to be stuck. So what I want from you is, I think, we're going to call it you're trying to persuade this game to behave in a way it shouldn't, against the rules, against the house.
I'm like, you know those those machines where you drop a ball and you it's random basically where it comes out of. I'm taking a hammer to that.
Gotcha.
With all the pins, and it drops down into pachinko.
Yeah.
Is it?
Plinko, yeah. What mental stat do you think would apply to this? Is this your force of
Obviously,
personality?
I want to say intelligence.
Wisdom?
I'm trying to basically
You're trying
fix
to
the odds
the
in my
rules?
favor.
You're trying to find the loophole. So we'll call it an intelligence ability check.
Hear me out. Roz Nisi was a Yuanti, meaning an absence of a soul.
Yep.
I'm trying to bring back something through the use of a soul.
Yeah.
So, I'm bringing back Roz Nisi, the Tabaxi Paladin of Uptau.
Let's set the DC. Everybody else will set the DC. Because we're representative of the game. Everybody roll a d4, and collectively that'll be our DC here.
3.
Thank you, Sven.
6. Abby and Olaf, Abby and Yusuf, you guys gotta roll too.
Okay, that's not great. 9.
9.
And off of Abby.
Do I have an inspiration mark to my sheet? I do not. Fuck.
Oh, are you here, Abby?
Abby?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, hello.
Hi.
Roll a d4.
Olaf, the character, is rolling against us, the players, so I need you to roll a d4.
2.
11.
Thank
so
you.
you just
11.
need to make an intelligence ability check that beats 11.
Okay, so don't know what, essentially.
Basically.
Well, I have a +5 because it's intelligence ability, not
It's a bit...
Not a saving throw. So no proficiency.
not a saving throw, not a
It'd
proficiency.
be wild if you were
so-
proficient in breaking
We
the
believe
God
in-
damn it! I don't have a. Can I use a flash of genius? Can I use a flash of genius to this?
It's an ability check, so yeah.
And it's my turn. My reaction just came back, so I use a flash of genius.
Beautiful.
Yay.
Burn another one of those. Ross Nisi returns. So he is no longer a Yuanti, as you desired.
Amazing.
Can you make him a paladin of Chult instead of a paladin of Uptau? Because Uptau is kind of supposed to not be in the land anymore.
Of Chult, yeah. He's about. He has a new. Ross Nisi, you better stick to this fucking oath! And I'll throw him a sword.
Very nice. It's going to be weird. So, what kind of sword does he pick up?
Longsword.
Just a long sword?
Adamantine. I don't know. I have
Be
the
something
burning.
mildly magical.
I have the burning battle axe. I can just throw that.
Ooh, okay. What is the burning battle axe?
It's a flame tongue battle axe, basically. I believe. And
where'd
it's
you pick
once
up
per
that?
turn. You can add that 1d8.
Oh, right. This is a crafted one, right?
Yeah.
His strength is
I'm gonna
3.
find
His
it.
proficiency is 4. So this is +7 to hit. 1 target. That's he's always going to be using it two-handed. So it's a D10 slashing 3d8 fire.
It's a +2 weapon because of my level.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I made it when it was a +1. Never mind. It was a +1.
Oh, gotcha.
Never mind. Because when I made it, it would be a +1.
Because
Because these work differently to my infusions.
And I forgot that there's still a wraith.
He's just
I'll
vibing.
probably take care of it.
Just vibing. We're just bringing back all the legends.
I'll get to
Oh.
the Wraith in a second, because we are still in initiative. I just blew past him.
One thing when Rosnisi comes back as proper human and not as what he had become, I think Chloe would step over to him.
He's a tabaxi now, right?
No, she's
I thought Ross.
Oh,
No, he's a tabaxi, right?
yeah.
Do you have any specific race you want him to come back as?
Tabaxi would be fun.
Which I thought
Tabaxi.
would have been a
I like
tabaxi,
Tabaxi
right?
a lot. You know,
Oh, no,
He was a
formerly-
human and
He's
he
a little
was the
cat.
one that killed all of the Tabaxi.
You know
so
what?
it's
He's now a
fun.
tabaxi.
Yeah.
This is his
He was formerly human. But yeah.
He's an orange cat.
Penance. That's the word I'm looking for.
It is.
Penance.
It
He's
is
a tabaxi.
weirdly fitting, isn't it?
It is,
that
yeah.
he comes back as the thing that he eradicated.
He should be an orange cat.
Roz, this is your penance, or whatever. That'll be what Olaf says.
Fucking fixing the stat sheet on the fly.
Nah. And Chloe is just in front of him.
Yeah.
So, you're back. Are you
It would
Ready
seem
to-
so.
this time be a true protector of Chult?
I can't make any promises on who I'm going to be, but for now, this bastard is going to die.
Alright. I'll keep you to your word. Oh,
He inclines his head
My job now.
and he says, "Thank you for this second chance."
Don't make me regret it. I had
We
to
will
break a
hold
lot
him
of.
accountable.
I had to break a lot of rules to bring you here. And Olaf, like a big blob of blood just drips out of his nose.
You can control Rosnisi, so you want to roll initiative for him?
Sure. Can I double click a sheet to open it up?
Yep. Left click, double click, or shift left double click.
Okay, open character.
I deleted the
It's,
Yuan-Ti stuff. Some of the wording's going to be wrong, but we'll deal with it. Also, he's got feline agility, so like he can sprint, but he'll not have to move his next turn.
Where
that
is
sort of thing.
initiative on these sheets? God damn it.
Oh,
Oh,
the
it's the
NPC
dexterity
sheets,
stuff.
and it's a dice right next to his AC. Oh, his AC is
there we go.
lower, because he doesn't have braces of defense. It's only 13.
Yep.
There you go. This is like a fighting game where you get to play as the boss enemies after defeating the main boss.
Yeah. I will
You challenge your
jump back.
approaches.
I will jump back onto Sven and I can't ready an action to cast a spell, can I?
Yeah, it's just if it doesn't trigger, then the spell is wasted.
Okay. I'm going to ready an action to use a conjure barrage,
Gotcha.
covering this area.
I think the Wraith would
Was
get
it-
one more attack off on Olaf before you guys annihilate it, which I'll roll now.
What the fuck, Spencer?
Would you have Silvery Barbs that, Abby?
Yes.
Thank you, dear.
Okay.
Okay, that misses.
All right, and then it is demolished. Now, we're going to say an initiative because you know he is coming. You don't know how long it's going to take until he gets here. So, for this round, what do we do?
I'm gonna
On-
go to Hope.
On his
And-
Hope wants to. Can I do something? Can I find familiar with Six Whiskers now that I'm alive again?
Absolutely.
Even though
Absolutely.
that's an hour-long spell. Yay. So Sven reaches out, or Olaf.
Sorry,
I'm doing the
Sven
mob
another-
thing. I'm doing the Paris thing
This is
of
like,
saying the wrong name.
This is like the Nine Hells, actually. I just realized. Completely on accident.
Hope reaches out to Six Whiskers. Six Whiskers runs over to him, so happy, jumps into his arms, and the magical connection forms.
Yeah.
Yay!
Do you want... now we could do Rat. We could also do Giant Rat. When Six Whiskers would be as a familiar. If you
Big
prefer
rat.
to give her a little more...
That could be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a familiar, so she can't do anything.
Yeah.
She can't do like
Oh, yeah, I guess
damage.
she just have like slightly more hit points, which won't really matter
Yeah.
at this level. That's fine.
Yeah, she's tiny.
She's tiny. So 6 Whiskers is your familiar. Very nice.
1 second.
Rat.
Wouldn't Sven get a soul call to revive?
Oh, that's right. Who would you want to bring back?
I get my HP back. Oh, I get a dragon bait.
Gotcha. So Dragonbait wakes up. He is back at full hit points. Now,
Speaking of speaking of the death curse, do I get my 6 HP back that I've lost over the last 6 days?
your maximum is back, like your maximum hit points.
But I don't get
You
them.
don't
yeah.
regain them. You'll have to do that mechanically.
All right, I am cool with that. Sven is happy with that.
Dragonbait will share an initiative slot with Artificer to keep things simple, and I'll control Dragonbait. So I've got 3
Can we
pieces.
shout to Glowy to please heal us?
Gotcha. So we're going to go through this initiative round. This is round 4 since you started the fight. So Sven, anything to declare?
Just gonna prepare attack action. I'm gonna pull out my longbow, I guess, and just. It's not gonna be magical, but it's something. Oh no! I don't have any magical range.
Breath weapon?
Breath weapon. Yeah, I guess I could breath weapon because I might be able to regenerate breath weapon. So it doesn't even waste a
so you hold your
resource.
breath.
So yes,
Hold your breath.
I will build up. So like I think like there's a throat sac and it just starts glowing.
Very nice.
Like a kaiju, like a
Yeah, like Godzilla. I mean that's essentially what Sven has become.
Essentially, yeah.
Tiny
except
Godzilla.
way more
Or you look
proportional.
like you look like the Green Goblin from Across the Spider-Verse, or Into the Spider-Verse. Oh, very good. Gondor does their thing.
Yeah. Lisan al Galib.
Yeah. Irina continues setting herself up. Do you guys have any shields?
Glowy had the
Wow.
turtle shield, but I don't know where that would be now.
It would have been, the hags would have taken it. Do you have any non-magical shields in your equipment?
I don't.
Oh, well, look in your loot. This is why you guys wrote on the sheet that you guys wanted to have inventory tracking matter. This is me trying to do that.
Yep.
I have a buckler in my
You have a
inventory.
buckler?
I can throw that.
So that's a light shield,
Yeah.
so +1, right? Or is that just
Yeah.
flavor?
I think that's just flavor.
Just flavor?
but-
Okay, yeah. So her AC now is 12 because she has a shield. She doesn't have. She's not going to bother trying to get armor on.
Someone do mass healing word, please, please. No, it's fine. I think I'm the one.
I mean,
who else took damage?
Hope
I took
has a mass healing word, but it's only like 7 HP.
Yeah, it's just good to get a lot of people that are downed up.
Yeah.
Ross, that's you, Yusuf.
He's level 6.
Let me look at Roz's sheet.
Yeah, Hope did level up a bit while he was dead.
Does Roz still have his spells?
He would have his spells. He's a paladin, so he's going to need a holy symbol. You've probably got one.
Yeah, actually be a holy symbol of Chult.
Yeah, Glowy probably has something, actually, to make it thematically appropriate.
I think Glowy would jump on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And nudge him and hand him a little coin with Optalis Mace on it.
Nice. So Ross takes this, solemnly nods to you. This is man again. I would fan cast him as a young Christian Bale. So he just looks at you like American Psycho expression, just nods. And what is he going to cast, Yusuf?
I'm just looking through his spell list.
Disintegrate Lich.
I think he would. Is this a platform or is this like still shards?
Yeah, you could stand there.
Okay, I think Roz is probably gonna get to there, right? I think in a sort of feline fighting pose with the axe in one hand,
That works.
and prepare to cast, I think, just Fireball to get us started.
Okay. Does he have any buff spells you want to use? I know this is a brand new sheet I've thrown at you.
False Life, Shield,
10 hit points.
Dark Norse, no. It's a lot of, like, contact on the playing, Gias.
Yeah.
I need to look at what False Life does, because I don't know
False
what that does
Life
off the top
gives
of my
you
head.
a number of temporary hit points. It's, I believe, 1d10 plus 5, then an additional 5 for each spell level. So if you have somebody in the party who's really low hit points, that'll give them a buffer.
Pardon me. Okay.
By the way, is anybody getting Trickster Spirits?
Oh, right. That is
Would
a
you
thing
want
that
to
we
give
could do.
Ross a Trickster Spirit? Or actually, Glowy, would you want to pass on Wongo to Ross, or would you want to keep on to Wongo?
Nah, I would not get that one out.
Fair enough.
By the
He
way,
is
is the
the-
spell slots as seen, or are they back to full?
Yeah, it's as if he had a full rest when they're resurrected.
So let me just read.
So you're telling me Lucia dying and being
Oh.
brought back would actually be a good thing?
I'm sorry. There is one thing to make this fair. In addition to like the raised dead thing, you do have a -4 if you were resurrected here. So you are as if you've had a long rest, but you have a -4 to your ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws because you've been raised from the dead. And that goes away. You lose, similar to raised dead, that goes down by 1 each day after you've been resurrected.
So -4 to all checks.
Which trickster spirits do not have a host right now?
It's a great question. We have.
I have
Shigambi-
Ejin.
Ejin. Shigambi's in Olaf. Ejin's in Sven. Obalaka is in
Moa.
sorry. Yeah, Moa in Artis.
I feel like
I
we have
have-
3
I have
unaccounted.
Kubazan.
No, 2. We have 2 unaccounted for spirits.
Gotcha.
Right?
Fucking-
No. Oh, wait, yeah.
This is going to be great to listen back to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Who has Unk?
Nare
Roxana.
has it.
Roxanne, right?
Oh, right, Obalaka
Okay, Nare has
Lucia.
Unk.
No, Nare.
Um,
Overhead locations, Tomb of the Nine Gods, Trickster Gods, Omu. So that's in
okay, we have Ejin, we have Kubazan. Moa is in...
Artis. Nobody has
Alright.
no one
Nang.
has Nang Nang.
Nobody
Nang
has
Nang.
Papazotl. Yeah, so it's just Nang Nang and Papazotl. You're right, it's just 2.
Okay, so, somebody can't be surprised, and, somebody can be
Sticky.
Spiderclad.
I feel like Nang Nang fits Hope thematically.
Okay.
That is a Pearl of Power. Do you want to use that Pearl of Power as Hope?
Is somebody else using it?
I don't think so.
It's already been used today. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, you get the spirit anyway, so you have Spider Climb now.
Alright.
Papazotl would be good in Draznisi if anyone else doesn't want to take him.
Does really fit his character.
Shrewd and conniving.
Yeah. Although I feel like Irina would also be able to keep Papazotl in check.
Yeah.
So can't be surprised and Featherfall.
Never take damage. Advantage on all wisdom checks, so that's perception
Yeah.
included.
So you want to add a note on Rosnisi's sheet that he has Papazotl?
He's got the pap and the Zotl.
He's got the Pap.
Yeah, well.
Spiderclad,
What was
Spiderclad.
that object?
I do not know.
I wish there was
Oh,
a PDF spread of that. Trickster got items. It's going to be a list. No, of course not. Give me a list. I just want to see a list. Nope, that's also not a list. Very compelling stuff. Nine gods. No, that's not it.
Good. I'm gonna quickly just go get the toilet, and I'm gonna just take an ibuprofen. I'll be back in a second.
Thank you. The table? Of course the item's not listed on the table. It'd be so helpful. I have to go back to area 22, Papazotto's tomb. What was the item? Amulet of Health, which I believe is being used. Somebody's got the Amulet of Health on, right?
I think Nari has that.
Gotcha.
I think it's me.
There you go. Well, he gets the soul, not the item.
Yeah, I have the Amulet of Hell.
I should have put the Trickster Spirit items into their own separate folder, then they'd be easy to find. Anyway, that's Ross's turn. Abby, it is now your turn.
I am going to fly over to Hope, wrap my arms and wings around him. And you can see
The biggest
as
fucking hug.
Elspeth's eyes are glowing, she is like crying radiant tears that are just streaming down her face in lines of gold.
You look good.
I didn't think I'd see you again. I didn't know whether you would have been eaten yet.
We were fighting. We may have been dead, but we weren't gone.
Okay. Please tell me you don't want to join us for this fight.
I have to do what I can. But if you really want me to hide, I will cast a spell and then run away. I have a powerful buffing spell. I have Aid. I can cast it at my highest level on a few people, and then I can run away. If you insist.
There's nothing I can do to stop you. It's your decision.
I would feel bad running away.
Alright.
While everybody else is fine. I came out here for this. This is what I came out here to do, and I don't know. Feels strange to finally be here.
I got married, by the way.
Well, you
Sorry that
did.
you went there for that.
Congratulations. We'll have to have a party.
When we get back, we're going to have the party to end all parties. We have so much money for booze.
So much of that stuff that I don't drink.
We could also get cheese and crackers. I didn't really get to know what sort of things you like to eat.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor on her.
Wait, who did you get married to?
Hey, bro, you good?
Oh! The guy, that guy. Dumbass.
As Timber
With the
ways to
dog.
correct me.
So, Mage Armor cast on Hope.
On Hope. Yep.
What does that do?
Your AC is now 13 plus your dex.
Alright, Dex is 3, so that gives me 16. We'll add 3.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Is Nari going to keep on hanging out back there? Or is she going to come and join the party a bit?
I think
I'll hide. Hope is gonna hide back here with Nare.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay.
So Nari watches Hope come
Hey there, kiddo!
Hope,
We
of course.
met briefly.
What is Hope wearing?
Just whatever clothing was provided.
Yeah. So, like, breezy, like the romance novel cover, just, like, wide open with, like, curly tiefling chest hair.
The
She watches-
asexual
Yeah,
tiefling.
exactly. The hot asexual. Look at the way you designed the token there, Riley.
Yeah, no,
What
he's
do you want
hot.
from me? She watches step up, and she's.
Hey there, kids.
Nice to hi. And she
God
giggles
fucking
and
damn
hides
it,
her
not
face.
Again! fully over his head.
Yeah,
Fully over his head.
exactly.
Does not compute.
Yeah, another doomed romance from Nare. And then, of course, I'm assuming just holding some Eldritch Blasts.
Yeah.
She's trying. She really
I
is.
can also hold Eldritch Blast.
Nice. So some paired Eldritch Blast holding up there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, your turn hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Artis is going
I guess
to...
I'm still here then, technically.
Fair. The Quetzalcoatlus is going to get under Ross, and Artis is going to call out to Rosnisi and say, hey, you... I'll reckon. You son of a bitch. Don't disappoint us. And the Quetzalcoatlus is going to get under Ross, so Ross is now riding the Quetzalcoatlus.
Ooh.
He's going
I
to send
feel like
Bigby's
he's
hand
like-
over to scoop up Dragon Bait and bring them...
Bigby's hand!
Well, sorry, not
Scanlan's
Bigby's
hand!
It's the Ring of Winter's hand. Ring of Winter hand is going to scoop
I
up...
thought it was easy to sing.
No. Artis hand. Artis hand is going to bring Dragon Bait over. He's going to embrace his friend. He's going to communicate in smells, obviously, but Artis is just going to hold him close, and he's going to whisper in his ear, and he's going to say, we're almost there, my friend. We will get her back. Which can only really be heard by Lucia and Azaka. Artis will then send Baby's hand back out here to wait for Sarak. Lucia. Still no Sarak.
For now. I'm really sorry for just running away and not telling you.
If I am being entirely honest with you, I'm surprised it took this long. But I'm glad that you did, honestly. I was worried about you when Hope told me you were with the party, but I can see you took after your mother and I. Blood is not as important as spirit, and you really are one of us. You are an Aurora through and through.
And I just felt like I had to find myself in a way. I think I did.
She taps your antlers. It seems you did.
Yeah, these not too keen on these and what I have become or what I have been made into.
I've told you what your mother went through, right?
Oh yeah.
There was a time where she had an angel wing and a devil wing. It was a bit much.
Wait, it's not gonna happen like 3 times to me like to her, right?
I had to be honest, you're weirdly close to us in terms of this adventure, so maybe, who knows?
I really don't wanna. Actually, maybe
shucks.
if I don't. Nah. Question.
Yeah.
Do you think if you were a megalomaniac lich that wants to destroy the world, that little portal back there on the little balcony would be the exact spot where you come out with a big speech to talk to the heroes?
She thinks, and she says, in my experience, powerful, evil creatures tend to be full of hubris. So, possibly. My
but
particular nemesis like to have his grand entrances, so...
Yeah, I don't think I will let him have that.
I'm proud
So
of
I will just get in position, and I just run along the wall here, use my bonus action to teleport here.
Very nice.
I would like to use my action to... Do I use my action to hide, or do I use my action to prepare an attack to stun him? There's...
up to you.
The heroes! I've waited for you! Gets punched in the face.
Immune to stun. We already established that.
Yes. But still,
Oh, yeah.
opportunity attack. Or held action attack is still a hit.
True.
Up to you. You want to
I
hide?
think. Do you think there's? Yeah, I want to be like in the corner and I want to try to hide.
Gotcha. So you can make me a stealth check.
25.
Not too shabby.
I just kind of blend in with the tiny bit of shadow that's on the ledge here.
I think.
Oh, if I was prepping to lightning breath, I would have to be a little closer.
Oh, gotcha. So feel free to move yourself, because that would have been on your
Yeah.
turn. Azaka is going to look over at Arena, and she's going to say, "You raised a pretty cool kid." And Irina says, "I know. Of all of them, I think she's turned out the best. Her brothers are a bit stupid. They took after their uncle."
How dare.
Hey,
It's
It's Mark.
Oh, it's fine.
And Azaka's gonna nod and chuckle, and she's gonna say, "It's nice to see a family with two mothers. When I was growing up, it's a rather uncommon thing to see." And Arena's gonna say, "Yeah, well, Rory and I, we're been in love for a long time, and we have an evolving relationship." She just smiles.
You're
at
hinting at
Azaka.
polyamory, aren't you?
And Azaka smiles back, and we'll cut away from there.
Yeah, you motherfucker. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. You motherfucker.
As Surak dies, everyone turns around and
I
Mark
mean,
and Arena just making
Azaka would like to be.
It
It's
reminds me
always
of
based
that
on the
realm of
movie
implication.
You said.
Azaka, of course, can hold actions to attack. Yusuf. Still no sign of a Sarak. What is Olaf going to do?
I'm just trying to think of what to do here. I want to explode him really, really bad. I'm on my child, by the way, doing the
gotcha.
exploding attacks. I think sort of waiting to cast something. Really, he's the thing is, we know we're in the time frame he's about to appear.
Roughly, yeah. You knew it was going to be 2d4 rounds, give or take.
I feel like he's in a time stomp just to monologue, right? He's the kind of guy to do that.
Possibly.
Fuck, I don't know what to do. I think... Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there waiting to cast a spell, as usual, holding an action to cast.
Don't waste all your spell slots.
Oh yeah, is that burning my spell slots every time I do that?
If it's a leveled spell,
Yeah.
No, motherfucker.
Yeah,
I've already
consume the spell
wasted
to
one
prepare.
then. That sucks.
Just prepare a firebolt.
I'll just do a firebolt from now on.
Gotcha. Fenrir, unfortunately, is dead. So, Hope! You want to do any
Yeah.
buffing?
Yeah, so Hope is gonna cast Aid on, let's go with, my sister, her husband, apparently, and Lucia, obviously, the three that I know.
Is there a range on 8?
Oh, yeah, let me
I'm
check.
really far away now.
You are really far away, so it might not work. 30 feet.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can get...
So anybody within 30 feet of you, and you can position yourself before you cast the spell, obviously.
I can just barely get within range of my new brother-in-law.
What?
Or not quite within range of my brother-in-law, apparently. So I guess I'll go with, Azaka and the weird dragon kid. So Elspeth, Azaka, and Sven.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna hide up in the corner with Nare.
Very nice.
what
very nice.
level is it?
Elspeth,
No.
Elspeth, Azaka, and the weird dragon kid.
The
What level is it? How many hit points do we get?
Oh, what level is it? Sorry. It's 3rd level, so it's plus 10.
Awesome.
So everybody gets Your
Nice.
hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 10.
Right. I still get beamed by a power word kill, but we're good.
Sorry.
No, there's not. My maximum hit points is now 103. It's fine. You've actually raised me to the point where I could be immune to a power word kill if I healed myself.
So, and then Hope gets back there next to Nari, who is giggling. We move to round 5. Still no sign of a Serac. Sven, it is your turn. Question. Any of you have the ability to see into the ethereal plane at the moment? Anybody
I
have
could
true sight?
cast See Invisibility, but that would be metagaming.
No.
See invisibility does not see the ethereal.
This would have kicked in during the last round. Does anybody here have true sight? I can't remember if that's something of Elspeth's apotheosis.
No. I
See
don't have
Invisibility,
true sight.
you can see into the ethereal
Lucia
plane. I did
could
this with the hag.
slip into it.
But you
Oh,
didn't
you have-
cast
oh, yeah,
because
that's
you
the
did
one.
other things on your turn.
It would be fucking crazy if Elspeth had that, because True Sight is a level 9 spell.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, I don't have true sight.
I was just double checking. I make stupid decisions when homebrewing sometimes.
Lucia could go into the ethereal, but
See
wouldn't expect
Invisibility would work. It does see
But you
ethereal
didn't cast
plane
it.
stuff.
This is why I waited till the end of the round to ask.
So, but we didn't know. Even if it would case my turn again, I don't know that I need to cast it. I'm
That's
not
valid.
expecting a Serac to come through.
In that case, never mind. Sven, it's your turn.
I continue to prepare to lightning bolt.
Beautiful. Hovering in place. All right. With that, so the reason I was asking, with an initiative of 17.3, Serac is going to go next. So a Serac cast Arcane Eye during the last round, which he used to spy upon you guys to see where you were in here. He then cast a different spell, which is a homebrew spell, so I'm going to share it with you so you know what happened. He cast his homebrew 8th level spell called the Serac's Action Economy. By drawing on beads of the Shadowfell,
hilarious.
he creates 1d4 plus 2 illusory duplicates of himself that appear in unoccupied spaces within 60 feet of him, which would be the other area. The illusions last for the duration or until destroyed. An illusion is destroyed if it's reduced to 0 hit points, moves more than 120 feet from him, or is on a separate plane than he is. Each illusion is a construct, rolls for its own initiative, and appears within half of your maximum maximum HP. Illusions cannot regain hit points or attune to magic items. Illusions are mirrored copies. A creature can identify a duplicate with an insight or investigation check against his spell save DC, which you can see is 23. Anybody have a passive perception or insight above a 23?
No.
No.
yes.
There you go. So you'll be able to tell
Oh,
which
I
one.
only have 21. I thought it was more high.
In that case, no. You won't be able to tell at a glance. You'll need to use a check to make it. Equipment duplicated the spell is not magical, but it is functionally indistinguishable. They share spell slots with the creator, but they maintain concentration separately. The other thing about this is they can't concentrate on the same spell more than once, and the clones can't use legendary actions, resistances, or lair actions. An hour after casting the spell, he becomes incapacitated. Blah blah blah. You get the idea.
I love the idea that they all go yeah as they appear, like a cacophony. Yeah.
7.
Oh fuck.
No.
Well, unfortunately, teleport can't bring. How many people can teleport bring? I think it's 8. Yeah, actually, yeah. So exactly all of them.
Abby, what were you saying no to? Are you saying no to my Nia?
Yeah.
All right. So
No, you
there
should have
is
said yeah, Abby. It would have been funny.
a shimmering circle appears. Which balcony does he want to appear on?
It would be. It'd
or
be kind
right?
of cool if they all monologued as they like appeared on different balconies, but they all have to appear in the same place.
Left one. So, a Serac. You see 8 Asaracs appear on this balcony over here. And in their midst is an inky ball of darkness.
Lightning bolt goes off.
That's fucking comical.
You know what? I'm going to change this so they don't roll with separate initiatives, because that's going to be a fucking bonkers.
Maybe like 2 or 3 of them instead of 7. Group them up.
No, you can have them roll separate
I rolled
initiative.
2d4. It's supposed to be 1d4 plus 2. I'm going to do that again. Because this is
I feel like
much.
if they have grouped initiative, they'll absolutely steamroll
that
us
would've
in
been
one
4.
turn.
Alright, 4 is much more
4
reasonable.
is much more reasonable.
Do all of our prepared actions go off?
Yes, so in this shimmering circle appears, they are going to appear in this teleport, with, again, this inky ball of darkness amidst them. The Aceraks look at all of you and they say, "How dare you, puny mortals, come to destroy my plans?" And then he gets pummeled.
Or chow.
So held actions, here we go.
Roll.
And
roll.
tell me which
some
one you want to hit.
saves.
Yeah.
Well, the fun thing about the lightning breath is that it's a
That's true.
area
Your
attack.
lightning breath would hit everybody, so let's do Sven
Could you
first.
do me
Yeah.
a favor, Spencer? Could you
Yeah.
put like a little token marker to distinguish them,
Oh, sure.
like a blue or a green or?
So this one's red. This one's blue.
Answer.
No, now they're the Power Rangers.
Green.
Yes, Victor the Power
Orange.
Rangers.
And purple.
Is that orb what I expect it to be?
Yeah, it does.
It is about a foot in diameter. It is an inky black orb hovering in space.
All right.
Ooh, okay.
They.
So he will resist this.
Dex save
even if he
16.
succeeds.
Yeah.
I like
So
the
it's
blue
it's
ranger.
it's only 2 damage if he succeeds,
This
but it's
is
still something.
only 1 success, I think. What's your save?
2 success. 16.
Oh, okay.
meets
so
it,
2
beats it.
successes. And then your damage was 10 reduced
Yep.
in half.
To 5.
So
And Gondor can react at acid damage. I don't know. Oh no, it's only melee attacks. Never mind.
I'm gonna hit the Blue Ranger, by the way, with my attack.
gotcha. This is going to be a bit complicated, so we'll take
11.
this character by character. Sadly, a miss.
Yep.
Mark Sunray will hit the blue one as well.
Blue one as well, okay. 14 is a miss, 24 is a hit. For 10
And as
Cancel.
will
which it does not resist.
Hope.
Hope, Eldritch Blast. 19 against the blue as well,
Yeah.
right? Against the blue Serac. That is 6
Yeah.
force damage. Very nice.
Yes, the Blue Ranger.
What other, I think Azaka had some held actions.
Yep, Azaka didn't attack well with the bow.
Which
that's-
Serac do you want to shoot?
She would have shot at the blue one because I wanted this, but she rolled the net one.
Ooh. Srip. I think Dragonbait doesn't have a ranged attack. Artis is just concentrating on his familiars. Elspeth, did you already do your held action? Did you have a held action?
No.
Okay. And Arena also
Roz
doesn't
will
have
do
any
a
attacks.
firebolt.
Yes. Did you firebolt already?
Oh no, Roz is doing one.
Oh, gotcha. He was holding a firebolt. Yeah, go for it. Which one does Ross want to shoot?
Oh, the purple one, 12.
All right. Blasts away. Doesn't harm him, as AC is fairly high. So he used his action to cast teleport to get in here. For their bonus actions, they're all going to cast Misty Step. So fun thing about Acererak is because he is so powerful of a Demi-Lich, spells of 3rd level or lower do not consume spell slots for him.
Yay.
So,
Endless counter spells.
exactly, you get it.
Get count. You do your spell. Gets counter spelled 3 times.
I'm so glad I have subtle spell.
So, Acererak teleports here. Acererak teleports here. This Acererak is just going to step over here. This Acererak is going to jump off the railing to get some distance and then teleport over here next to Elspeth. This Acererak is going to go here as well. Now this Acererak is going to Misty Step. Go over here, Misty Step, move a bit there. So this Acererak hasn't used anything yet. Does he have any bonus action spells that he can use?
I'm surprised they haven't formed a pentagram with their bodies.
Actually, you know what? Only the first Acerak, only one of the Aceraks had to use teleport. So they would all have actions too.
Horrific.
So the blue Acerak only Misty Steps, so it would appear that he is the one that did the teleport. The red Acerak, now behind you, Elspeth, is going to do a bad touch on you. Paralyzing touch, one might say. Does 24 hit you?
24 does hit.
Okay, do you want to shield it?
I can't. My AC is 18.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't do anything.
So you take 11 cold damage, and I need you to give me a con save.
10.
You are paralyzed for a minute.
And then 1 for concentration.
Concentration stays. But you are paralyzed as this cold touch freezes you in place. What's a good paralyzed one? This one. You can repeat the save at the end of your turn. So that was blue Acerak's action, red Acerak's action. Orange Acerak is going to get to the edge here. I think he is going to... They don't want to burn their big spells just yet. They don't know how tough you guys are. So I think he's just going to cast Fireball. So this is a 3rd level Fireball centered on Ross Nisi. So that's going to be Sven, Olaf, the Quetzalcoatlus, and Ross. I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
And the blue Sirak? Right?
Yes, the blue Sirak will also have to save against this. Correct.
DC 23, damn. I don't think I can make this up.
Oh, Sarak's fine.
So this is a effect that I can see?
Yes, so you'll have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so 24 fire against Olaf.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You're half damage for you, so only a 12. Ross needs to make one as well. And I gotta make one for the Quetzalcoatlus, don't I? A 7.
Yeah.
Well, the Quetzalcoatlus is gone, because it takes double damage from fire. Ross lands on the podium. Did you make one for Ross yet, Yusuf?
I have not. Give me a second, sorry. I forgot I had to make it.
Yep.
So 13, he takes the full 24?
Yeah, full 24. The purple Acerak is going to maintain his distance. He's just going to do a nice, simple 3rd level magic missile. He's going to fire... Oh, can I... Why won't it let me upcast it? He's going to... I think he's going to fire all of these at Sven, because he wants the 2 of you to fall in the lava. It's going to be 1d4 plus 1. At 2nd level higher, an additional dart for each. This is 3rd level, so that's going to be 3 plus 2, so 5. 3, 4, 5. So, Sven, you take 8, 10, 15, 18 force damage as you are pelted with magic missiles.
Roar!
The green Acerak is going to... I think the green Acerak is going to look at you, Elspeth, and he's going to dispel magic on you.
Okay.
Elspeth's already paralyzed, though.
Now, dispel magic. 3rd level or lower ends. Reach spell 4th or higher, make an ability check. What level is the spell?
5th.
5th. So this is a DC 15 spellcasting ability check, which for him is intelligence. I'll just roll the saving throw one. A 30. So unfortunately, one creature, object, or magical effect. He's going to choose the one that is causing you to look like an angel. So Elspeth's Apotheosis is dispelled.
I still have Radiant, so...
You do? That also can't be dispelled because it's not a magical effect. That is the Acerax. I need to double check something real quick.
That sounds like a shitty band name.
Oh wait,
Acerac and the
I may have
Acerax.
dispelled that dispel magic.
Counterspelled it?
Or countered that dispel magic,
She absolutely can.
but they would just.
But now they don't have
so,
reactions.
That's a third
It
level
might be
spell.
worth it.
There is something special about Acerac, which is insuperable spellcaster. You need to make a check no matter what level of spell you're trying to counter from him, because he's so
Okay.
talented. So the DC is just
Yeah.
10, because it's third level.
Yeah,
Yes.
she failed.
The dispel goes through, but that's good. Keep in mind, a good thing to keep in mind. I think that's it, because the Talisman of the Sphere is an action. He doesn't want to give away. He doesn't want to give away which one of him is the real one, so he's not going to use any of his legendary stuff just yet. Yeah, that's it. He's just sussing you guys out. Irina gets to go. Me again. Irina is gonna run out. She's gonna see, or step out, I should say. She's gonna see all the shit that's going down. Her smites are where it's at. Does she have any spells that would be nice right now?
Is it the end of Chrysostrata Arena, or is it the...
I just
Like
rolled her
leveled
a
up
new paladin
arena?
at level 14. I just made one from scratch because I didn't want to try to bring her.
Aha! Roy is still higher level than her.
Yes. Well, she died before the Out of the Abyss one shot.
But wasn't the Out of the Abyss characters like level 16 or 17 or something?
Yeah, so she died 2 levels ago. That party has been leveling up as they went on their thing.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to... Let's get a boon meme. I think she's going to do a boon meme at 3rd level boon meme. And she's going to set this boon meme, 5-foot radius, right on the green Acerac. Thank you for your patience, everybody. We'll probably have to break this up between 2 sessions. By the way.
I got nothing on.
Yeah, we can have a if everyone else is free next week, we can just have it start 2 hours late. Because
Valid.
Oh, yeah, that might
This
work.
is just going to be combat,
Yeah.
so...
yeah.
So yeah, she summons a 3rd level moonbeam. Over
has
there,
to be counter
which will
spells,
take
good.
place on his turn. She has 2 3rd levels left, she has a 4th level, she has 4 first levels, and she has 3 second levels.
It's a lot of smite slots.
It is. Oh, she also would have cast Aid. Who hasn't had Aid yet? This would have been last turn. I just forgot.
Well,
that
Lucia.
so Lucia,
What?
she's just going to do a 2nd level Aid.
No, Lucia,
Lucia, make it
I
follow.
gave it to Lucia,
Oh, gotcha.
Elspeth,
But
and
I'm
Sven.
still way too far away from you to cast it on.
Oh no, right, I didn't give it to Lucia. I gave it to Azaka.
Gotcha. So 3 creatures. So she would have given this to herself, bringing her up to
Yep.
101 max hit points.
Which is over 100, fuck yeah.
Who else wants those 5? Have you been aided yet, Elspeth?
Elspeth got me.
Gotcha.
I got Elspeth.
Olaf, have you been aided?
I
Yeah,
have.
no. No, Olaf was not aided because Olaf was out of range.
Okay.
Which
Really? Oh, right. I should be
then-
10 less HP.
Yeah, sorry.
She
That's
could have
okay.
moved around.
Not your fault, bud.
So Olaf, your hit points are raised by 5. So she did herself, Olaf, and I think... did Hope get aided?
No, Hope did not aid
Then you get the
himself.
other one, Hope. So your max goes up by 5 as well.
Alright.
I need to check
So she
something.
did a moonbeam. And then she's going to just charge over this way. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's making her way to help out Elspeth. Yusuf, it is now Rosnisi's turn. Chaos. There's a Serac behind
probably-
Rosnisi.
Is she casting aid at second or third level?
That was just second.
Okay,
Probably
so
just
only five.
scream coward at a Serac.
Yeah, he says, "Coward, traitor! You promised me a just end to the suffering. You were just trying to kill us all. You maniac!" And he just laughs in his face.
I'm assuming a Serac has the ability to know every single spell.
No, he is a wizard, so he is bound to wizard spells.
Featherfall is a wizard spell, isn't it?
Can be.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you want to try to shove him off?
Basically, but he's just gonna. Can he reaction Featherfall?
Probably not.
Featherfall is Featherfall isn't a reaction, is it? One reaction. We would have known that because we've cast Featherfall a lot in this game.
True.
I'm just trying to think. I feel like any spell would get counterspell, but he's not been counterspelling a lot.
Well,
so
nobody's
far.
really cast anything just yet. Well, I guess he could have counterspelled
The Moonbeam.
The Moonbeam.
I'm very hesitant because there's 5 sources of counterspell on the board.
No, I think they're going to hold back on those. The Moonbeam's not too bad. They're going to save their counters for the big ones.
I think I'm going to cast Magic Missile. So, if I'm not mistaken, Magic Missile at first level only has 1 dart, right?
No, it's 3. And then +1 for each spell level.
3. Oh, I misread that. Okay, 1... There's 5 total Seracs, right?
There are 5 total Seracs, that's correct.
So I'll use a 3rd level spell to cast 3rd level Magic Missile.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're not
One-
too worried about little D4 darts of force.
That is weird as shit.
Yeah, you gotta click it each time. It's dumb.
Fuck, 3d4...
Oh, it rolled them
plus-
all at once. So that's 2,
So-
3, and 3.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. That's not going to really reveal who's
No.
who. I'm stupid.
Are you just doing it at first level?
That should have been 3rd level.
Okay, so you get to roll 2 more.
You it already rolled the higher level cast.
Oh,
It's
that's
five.
the top one, sorry.
So, 2,
That's-
1...
That's the worst way to roll this. Why would it do this?
Yeah, it's also a pitiful amount of damage.
Yeah, that's magic.
Is it if I just do it on, like, one guy rather than all the 5? I realize that just targeting all
did
of them
already.
is stupid.
I just removed them from all of their hit points. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll do it that way.
You spread the damage out.
Roz, do you know what? This is not me being stupid. It's Roz being stupid, thinking that if he damaged all of them, he'd
Exactly.
reveal the real one.
Yeah,
there.
he sends them out.
I don't think I can do anything else on his turn. I'm just going to quickly check if he's got any...
I think he's got a Misty Step if you want to move him.
He casts a leveled spell, so he can't do that.
You're correct.
I should have just used a melee. He can attack 3 times.
Yeah, that's okay.
My bad. I'm still learning this sheet. It's Elspeth's
It's a
turn,
lot.
so she can be paralyzed.
Yeah. So, Abby, you're paralyzed. End of your turn, you can make your save again. The DC is 23.
I will add 23. I thought it was 20.
Sarak's spell save DC is 23.
It doesn't use his spell save DC.
Oh,
Yeah, it says 20.
oh,
on
that's
the
right, because it's his
thing.
Constitution score rather than his intelligence. Yeah, it's 20. You're correct.
I will use a inspiration to enter.
Beautiful.
hopefully.
You still have to roll. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. So the
That's
paralysis
23.
ends
Even
at
if
the
it
end
was
of your
23, it would be
turn,
good.
but you can now do counter spells if you want to.
Yes.
Nare's turn.
Nare will
You know,
move
Deus.
forward slightly, so she
Shaped
has
object.
on a lot of the Seracs and
Yeah.
fire a 2 Eldritch Blasts.
I will point out, she is wearing
Yeah.
a crown that allows her to have control over a sphere of annihilation, and there is one.
Yeah.
Push it into the Serac that's next to it.
Do we know how far an Orb of Annihilation can move in a turn?
it should say on her ability sheet. Typically, I think it's only 10 feet, but with the Black Opal Crown, I believe it is 30. I'm going to double check that. Player Journal, Loot, Magic Items, Black Opal Crown. So she has to make an Intelligence Arcana check to control a Sphere of Annihilation. While she's holding the talisman, she doubles her proficiency bonus on the check. She can use an action to levitate at 10 feet, plus the number of additional feet is 10 times her int modifier. Yeah, I think we can swap those to Charisma, because that's her spellcasting ability.
Oh my. Then she can move that really fast.
Yeah.
Now,
Alright, I guess.
I have
So
a
she does have to create a contested Arcana check against the Seracs control of it, because they have to rest.
She'll try to do that. Her proficiency is +3 because she's level 5, so she has a +10 to the check.
I have a recommendation.
Yeah.
We don't know which Acerak is the right one. Lucia would very likely be able to tell. And I don't think he'd expect anyone to be able to take control of the orb from him.
Well, with regards to that, Lucia, you rolled high enough, none of them know where you are. So I'll let you make your check on your turn retroactively to see which one of them is the one doing the concentrating.
Yeah, she's going to
I'll
try
give you
and take
advantage because
control
none
of
of them
the
are paying
sphere.
attention to you. They're going to be masking for everybody in the room. They don't know you're there.
And
you have
behind.
advantage.
And even better. Remember my one thing that came up once where we just did it to gossip? This thing? Nari still has that.
Oh, that's right. So you can
What
tell.
does that do?
I can tell her without making clear where I am.
Mm-hmm. But still, the resting control happens first.
Yeah. So she's going to make her intelligence check, which is a
He
28.
will make his. Let's see. Oh, this is a spellcasting ability check. So is that her spellcasting ability? Or just charisma
Yeah,
check?
that's
Gotcha.
charisma.
Because this would be 13 plus his proficiency with his 7, which is 20, which means she wins.
Yeah.
Now, Lucia,
But yeah,
when it's
my
your
fault
turn,
was more-
I'll have you make the check on your turn.
Yeah, she'll just have it move 5 feet into that Acerak that is holding it.
Ah, great idea. Yeah, so the sphere moves backwards. Now, I have the stats for Sphere of Annihilation. 2 foot diameter. Oh, sorry, it's 2 foot diameter, not 1 foot. Is a hole in the multiverse, hovering in space and stabilized by a magical field surrounding it. It obliterates all matter it passes through and all matter that passes through it. Artifacts are the exception, unless an artifact is susceptible to damage from the sphere. Anything else that touches the sphere but isn't wholly engulfed and obliterated by it takes 4d10 force damage.
How much damage?
4d10 force damage.
4d10.
Oh, right. I thought you said 10d10. I was like, holy shit.
So,
I thought the Force of Annihilation would just instantly remove him from existence. Are you winning,
21
kids?
force damage against this Acerak.
No one's dead, so I'm taking it as a good sign.
It can't fully engulf him because he is larger than it. So they're in the same space, but he's like trying to not be in the way of it. He grimaces and curses in pain as this bumps him.
Alright. Yeah, that's it for us.
Okay, beautiful. Artist's turn.
Beaten by a little girl.
Artist is going to send the Bigby's hand to, I think, probably grasp this Amirasdottir. Or that is, sorry, wrong thing.
Wrong, Nisi?
Wrong Nisi, yeah. No, he's to double check what this is.
Shouldn't Nari be hiding up at the top of the stairs
Yeah,
whilst
just
doing all of this?
to control the stuff.
Stepping into danger.
Okay, so the strength of the hand. This is such a complicated spell. Why is it like this? This is a d20 plus 8. So a 13. It has advantage, so I can roll that again. 13. Asarak is resisting with dexterity. He's okay. So the hand can't grasp him. But that's alright. Artis is then going to, I think, shoot that same Asarak with his bow. That's a miss. Well, he's gonna step back into the alcove to get some cover. Dragonbait. Currently, no range attacks. Go 5, 10. Actually, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All he has at the moment... Oh, what weapon did you give him?
Boomhammer, if that's okay.
Boomhammer? Yep. What are the Boomhammer stats?
It's a maul, so 2d6 bludgeoning damage, plus strength, and it can do a DC 14 pushback attack, doing additional damage.
Nice.
Unless that's required by attunement.
Definitely required by attunement. But it's still 2d6 plus 2 is not bad.
And I think it's a +2 weapon, if I'm not mistaken.
You made it at a lower level.
It would be, so it's +1. My bad.
It's okay.
Damn it! I need to update that anyways. It's probably going to be a post-campaign thing.
Yeah. He can't get within range anyway, but he is on his way to beat up that Asarak. But you know what? He's going to dash to come to Elspeth's aid. You smell the lingering scent of honeyed ham as he gets up next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Lucia's turn.
What do I have to roll to figure out who's the right one? Is it a perception
that's right.
to see?
Perception or insight, your choice.
Well, that is the easy one. Because, one of them is better.
Very nice. You beat his spell save DC of 23.
Hey.
The one that was resisting is the blue one. That is the real
I
escape.
shall let Nari know telepathically that the blue one is stolen. That's a
Gotcha.
problem.
The jig is up. It's been spoiled.
Can I get...
And then Nari can shout that to us without arising suspicion.
Would there be any benefits tactically for her to keep this a secret? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, she's going to say, as soon as Lucia passes this along, she's going to point and she's going to say, "It's that one! That's the one that was resisting me!" They all look at Nare and they grin horribly and they say, "Well, now we know who dies first."
Yeah, you idiot!
Spencer, question.
Yeah.
Considering that they are currently very focused on the front end of this.
Yeah, they're all looking that way. They don't know you're here.
Yeah, can I sneakily run
along
past
the wall?
the guy and over here?
As soon as you head down the strut, they're all going to see you. But yes, you can absolutely get over there without no opportunity attacks.
Okay, so I'm imagining Azarak says that, and then I rush over here. And then cheeky, stupid one-liner. Yeah, it's gonna be you. I'm gonna punch the shit out of him.
Olaf already said that.
I love the idea that we both said it at the same time. We argue about a lot of things, but the one thing we agree on is killing a Sirak.
Okay. So that's his AC is 21.
That is a lot of misses. Holy
only
shit,
one of those
that's
with
some shit
hits.
rolls.
I think he's surprised enough he's going to shield. So all of those miss.
Fucking cunt.
So the blue one has used his reaction.
Yes, but he is shielded, so I put a little shield next to him. So his AC currently is 26.
Scared of a little girl, are we now?
You just surprised me, that's all. You came out of nowhere.
I also
Hello.
killed your undead baby.
I'll make another one. There has to be another god floating in the astral sea with some fetus lingering around inside of it. Get me that heart! I did it once. I'll do it again.
Not if we don't let you.
You can try.
What is this?
I want it right
the
now.
Joker?
Yeah. It's my fan cast is 90s Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
I mean, I already saw through your ruse and I already scared you. It's a bit pathetic.
Do you know who I am? I tooted under Vector himself. You have no chance of beating me. You're going to pay for what you've done here. And they all say, yeah, here. You tell him. You tell him, boss.
I like the idea that when the illusion breaks, he has the big hat and they all have small hats
Exactly,
now.
Yeah. Also, up close like this, he just reeks of musty old tomes and, like, just dry, decayed dirt. And those antlers aren't part of his helmet. Those are in his skull. It would appear that he is not human. Or was not human.
It's nice that you made some copies of yourself. Seeing as you don't have any friends that can support you.
I know the way the game is played. I'm not going to run in here by myself against several adventurers. What do you think I am, stupid? This is my first rodeo.
I mean, you are pretty stupid. We kind of hold your plans for now.
For now.
Yeah, I feel like if you're big and powerful, you shouldn't even let that happen, considering we are some nobodies that weren't even able to
This
fight
is a
some
bit-
snakes until 2 weeks
This
ago.
is pushing it for 6 seconds. He's going to say, well, you asked for it. Cracks his knuckles. Zaka.
He's going to fucking murder me!
Yeah. Hello, 9th level chain lightning.
I would have expected powered kill.
Zaka's turn, though.
Oh yeah,
That's you.
it's unlikely that she will hit, but it would be funny, so she's just gonna shoot him.
Yeah, plink. Alright, Yusuf, it's Olaf's turn. You know which one's the real one.
Is it alright if I run along Sven's back, and then I'm going to use the tail as a jumping board to get to here?
Yeah, so it'll be difficult terrain to get over on Sven, but you've got plenty to get there. You land.
If anything, I'll use my my bonus action thingy to cut space and just land there like neatly.
Beautiful. Yeah. AC 26 at the moment.
I sadly do not have any source of advantage. I don't think. Actually, no wait.
Not currently.
With the hand?
Hand can't grant.
It granted it to Rosnisi, didn't it? Or
Did it?
am I stupid?
I guess it is threatening. No, yeah, you're correct because it did on the baby. It did on the Ashpool. Yeah, so you have advantage.
Just making sure. Yeah, it occupies a space that would be granting advantage.
Also, that's a good point, Mia. The point is to get attention off of Nari because Nari would just instantly die.
I would also instantly die. I'm squishier than
yes.
her. She is really tanky now. She got the one that gives her +6
That's true.
constitution.
She's got the amulet of health.
And she got
what's that?
crazy AC as well.
Quickly.
Sven asks during the fight if they should focus on the main one or the other guys.
I think on the main one, because if that one crumbles, I think the other ones are not.
Yeah, I think
That's bad.
Olaf will use the narrative expertise he has and just says, if this works how I think it does, and it being a story, we kill the main guy, they fuck off! And I'll be doing my advantage, woe into the attack.
Woe unto thee.
25.
AC 26.
I hate my life. Woe unto thee. Woe unto thee. Hey!
Hey, finally
almost
hit!
12 damage.
12 damage.
I will
Goes
use
through.
2d6 to heal myself.
Very nice.
Apparently my arcane jolt is once per turn, not like bonus action, resource, anything. I just have a limited number of them.
Good to know. End of your turn.
Let me roll
you
those
can try
dice.
nobody else shows an initiative slot with you. Anything else?
Uh,
Oh, right.
I can check if I have a bonus
arcane
action.
jolt. Is that damage?
Oh no, I'm healing myself
Gotcha.
for 7.
So you get 7. Okay.
I'm gonna quickly check for bonus action spells.
End of your
'cause
turn.
Just 1 second, just a
Yep.
bonus action spell if I can see if I can got one. It's sort of if I slap on a branding smite.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I don't
That's
want
a
to turn
spell,
invisible
right?
and try to run away. Yeah,
They're absolutely going to counterspell. What level is Branding Smite?
I think it's first level.
Okay, then it just ends.
Let me just check.
So that's a burned resource.
Oh no, second level spell, branding smite.
Okay, still a burned resource. This one has no more counterspell. I'll mark it so I remember.
Yep.
This one also has no reaction because it's shielded.
This is complicated.
Yeah. Also, I felt so very clever sitting at work on night shift, like, a Cerex action economy. I was so proud. But now that the jig is up, Acererak doesn't have to hide which one of them has legendary actions. So end of your turn, he's going to use a spell or a legendary action called Disrupt Life. So each creature within 20 feet of him has to make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw or suffer 12d6 necrotic damage. Have as much on a success.
Horrific.
So within 20 feet
Horrific.
of the central Acererak is
22. So, oh my god.
Nare is included, Elspeth is included, basically everybody except Artis and Azaka.
Rosnice is going to counterspell?
Not a spell.
No!
It's a legendary action. The other is...
I am exactly down by 1 HP.
So Acererak is immune to necrotic, he doesn't have to worry about it.
22.
The... Fuck, this is a lot. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm really low, guys. I'm like
I
at
have a
4 of
question.
HP.
Our benevolent artificer, do you still have one of your Flash of Inspiration left? Otherwise, I'm down.
Yeah, give me a second. Everyone else is fine, right? No, Elspeth.
I'm rolling for the NPC.
But Elspeth hasn't used damage.
Oh,
And that would
Gondor's
help
gone, by the way.
Elspeth.
Either way,
Elspeth is fine.
Gondor's out.
Uh,
I'll roll for Irina.
yeah, how does this work? Is it like a stench? What is it?
So Disrupt Life. So basically...
Actually, no. Gondor has 25 HP, so he might actually...
Oh,
make
yeah, that's a
that.
good point. You do actually have to make it, because it'd be 22 if he succeeds. Irina is fine. She's only going to take 22. And would she resist?
I am going to
She's
use my
like
Flash of
Asimar.
Genius. I just wanted to know how I played it.
No.
Yeah, so I think this is Disrupt Life. So this is sort of the... There's like a vergence, like a well of evil and undeath around liches. So it's less of a spell, and it's more like he just holds his hands out like the mummy and just goes, "All of you will suffer my wrath." And there's just sort of radiating death from him.
I was wondering if it was a stench cloud, basically.
No, it's more like a wave. I guess it's kind of like a smell. Just a wave of air.
Yeah, my flavoring for Flash of Genius is I slap a gas mask onto Lucia.
Nice.
Hey, I'm not dead. I have 21
This
HP left.
hand is not immune to necrotic, it's just immune to cold. So the hand has to make it. Its con is just 10, so it's just a d20. 18 is a fail, so it's going to take 44. That is all of his legendary actions, though, because that takes 3. I think that's everybody. That's Roz, Olaf, Lucia, Sven, Gondor, Irina, Nare, Elspeth, Dragonbait. Did all of you guys roll?
Yep.
Gotcha. Beautiful. Olaf's turn's done. Hope's turn.
Alright, roll a wisdom save.
Which one?
The big bad.
Blue one? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wisdom save off the blue one.
You just hear
28.
dissonant whispers. You still take half. And then hide.
Gotcha. So, roll that damage, unless it already rolled.
I already rolled at 17.
Beautiful.
So, take half. That's all Hope does.
You were out of sight for the ones that have reactions left, so you're fine.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. And that's it for Hope. Hope is staying in the back.
Gotcha. All right.
Sven is gonna be like, "You killed my Gondor!"
You're gonna have to be more specific, child. I've killed a lot of things.
I specifically said Gondor.
What's a Gondor?
Shut up!
Well, you're gonna have to try
Come
harder.
on! Come
Even harder than
on!
that.
Can I maneuver myself to get advantage?
Absolutely.
I was here. Yeah, so if I go here instead, I'll have advantage.
Yeah, you can absolutely.
Because of
fly
flanking with
this
Lucia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can roll.
Alright. Yeah.
Or roll another advantage, I should say. He's just gonna laugh and he's gonna say, "You're not doing very well.
Oh my god.
You might have the spirit of a dragon in you, but you're still shit."
Shut the fuck up!
Beautiful. Back to Sarak's turn. The reactions reset.
Is my Serac like this?
What?
1 second. It's more like this. Fuck. It's
Yes.
really hard to do this joke when I can't
Sarak's
spell.
with apostrophe after the S turn.
There we go.
Okay, I think I think we're just gonna get a. Let's keep it simple. He's gonna do a 6th level chain lightning. The blue one. We'll do the main Sarak first. Do a 6th level chain lightning.
Elspeth will try and counter spell. A subtle
okay.
spell.
Oh, subtle spell. Good call. So you need to roll. The DC is
16.
16.
10 plus level. Oh.
Nope. Okay.
I'll use a inspiration.
Okay, roll again.
Last one.
Hey.
Good. It is countered. And because you subtle spelled, they can't counter your counter.
He's like, "What?"
He is going to...
So just mysteriously fizzled.
yeah.
He's just gonna cast 4 more.
He's
he'll-
They share the
What?
spell slots.
Yeah,
Burn
you
resources.
feeling that impotence now, Sarak?
You're feeling it now, Mr. Serac?
He says, he says, I've been killed plenty of times. There's nothing any of you can do that will surprise me. He's going to drink a potion.
What?
That is
How?
surprising. What?
The
Pulls
fuck?
a potion
Did
out
he
of his
form an esophagus?
No, he's got moldering robes on. Pulls a potion out of his pockets, which he drinks. He begins...
I'm saying, how does he drink it? Does he form an esophagus?
Oh, I gotcha. No, it's the spirit of the thing. He opens his moldering teeth. You get nasty breath of bugs as he drinks this potion.
You know, he could clean his, bones
Should be that one.
and wash his robes like every couple of centuries.
He then tosses at you, Olaf, and he says, you best start believing in tragedies, boy. You're in one. And then he belches at you. Belches in your face.
Oh, fuck, why does it smell of sardines and sewage?
He just laughs. The Sarak behind Elspeth is going to...
Also, the feeling of loathing! What the fuck? There we go, I made that funny, guys.
There you go. The Sarak behind Elspeth is going to try to bad touch Elspeth. Fuck.
Miss.
I'm a little bit of the Serac link through that road.
The Sarak in the Moonbeam needs to make a con save. Fucking
Nice.
crit fail! That's going to
Miss.
be 3d10 because she upcast it.
That's not that much.
Oh, she needs
Radiant.
to have... she was hit with the... She needs to make a concentration check. Because she took 11 points of damage. Concentration is 5
DC
plus the
10
damage.
or half damage if it's higher than 10. So 10.
So 10. So she needs to make a concentration check, DC 10. She kept up
Easy.
the Moonbeam, which is great. Slash R, 3d10. Sarak takes 20 radiant
Ooh,
damage.
that's good damage.
So, not vulnerable to radiant damage, as far as you can tell. But you can tell that the Sarak that you've been hitting this whole time does begin to regenerate. That isn't duplicated into the duplicates, but the main Sarak does regenerate.
So the blue one or the red one?
Yeah. Not
No,
a lot,
as-
but it's not nothing.
blue
This
ones
Sarak
regenerating.
is going to step out of the Moonbeam and is going to probably burn a high-level spell because you've used your reaction already. I think he's going to
Yeah.
cast Dominate Monster on... Irina. So Irina needs to make a DC 23 Wisdom save, I think it is.
And
Yeah.
Irina be charmed?
That's a good question. Condition. Oh, I forgot PC sheets are impossible to read.
Yeah.
Divine Smite, Divine Health.
Oh, you're right. She's a paladin, right?
3rd level Divine Magic 23 makes you immune to disease. We got a Channel Divinity, we got Extra Attack, we got Aura Protection. These auras actually matter.
Oh, they matter a lot.
Aura of Courage. Can't be frightened while you're within 10 feet of Irina. You get a bonus of +3 if you make a saving throw while within 10 feet of her. I don't see anything in here that would mean that she can't be charmed. Prove Divine Smite, Nature's Wrath, Turn the Faithless, Tenets of the Ancients, or...
Yeah, I don't think paladin have it, but I wasn't certain. I know monks used to have it.
Oh, resistance to
but they don't
damage
have
from spells! That's very important
Ooh.
for Aura of Warding. You know what? I'm just gonna, real quick, share this with everybody so everybody can see her. In case I forget something. We're getting to the end of our time anyway. No. But she is lucky, so if she fails, she can burn a luck to do this again. She's got a wisdom save. Ah, stop! I need to press the button. She's okay.
Hey, first try.
She resists it. She looks up and she says, I've faced villains far more evil than you. You're nothing but a dusty old box of bones. And they look at her and they say, and who on earth would that be? We're the original thing. We were in the red box. We've been here since 1974.
Everyone for your own sanity, ignore those numbers and phrasings.
Purple Serac doesn't like that failed. Still doesn't like Irina seeing as she's a paladin. She's going to fuck them up. So I think he's going to cast a... What's the range on this? 60 feet? Who's within 60 feet of the Purple Serac? Probably not
I
Irina.
think everyone.
Oh, actually, that Irina. Yeah.
I think literally everyone.
Serac has an int of...
A lot.
A lot. He has an int of 27. So yeah, he's aware of relative hit points just glancing at you guys. So I think... Yeah, I think he's just going to do a Finger of Death. The question is, who's he going to get rid of?
To be fair, I pissed him off the most, and I'm not
That's
doing so well.
true.
As in, even if I make the save, I'll likely die.
The Vorpal Sword is a concern, though. I don't think he wants the Vorpal Sword to get an attack off. So he's going to ignore Irina for now. He's going to Finger of Death Olaf instead. Because he could, not one shot, but pretty rough. So Olaf, give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 23. Or you
If
suffer
I take half this damage, I'm also dead.
65 necrotic.
1 second. Where's this
He
from?
gets control of a zombie Olaf with a Vorpal Sword?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
He doesn't care. You guys are hit. This is his story.
Rosnisi
You guys are
is
fucking up his
going
plans.
to counterspell, I guess.
Great idea. That's going to be a fucking Finger of Death is 7. So
I
it's
haven't
DC 17.
I haven't been casting long. If I upcast this to 5th level, would
Nope.
that make this
It has to be the
No.
same level to auto-cancel.
not auto cancel, but would it improve
No,
the
it
save?
doesn't.
Nope.
Okay, so he's just gonna cast counterspell.
This Orange
In case
Serac
it
is going to
fails.
counterspell your counterspell.
Maxanray will counterspell the counterspell.
Oh! Purple Serac is going to... Oh, she's within more than 60 feet away, isn't she?
Haha!
No, they're actually the same distance away, so he can counterspell that counterspell.
No.
But didn't they already use a reaction? They have the crossed out.
No, well, that's now. Orange Serac counterspelled Rosnisi. Purple Serac is going to counterspell Nare.
Damn.
I'm dead, no matter what, by the way.
Because this is Purple Spell's action. Purple Serac's action. I'll make the save anyway. See how bad it is. Also, it's
Sure.
the start of his turn, so we have a whole round of people who have a chance to resurrect you before that happens.
I mean, it's not that the spell has to kill you, not just knock you unconscious.
Right. Okay.
So if you what's your HP right now?
28. So
Well, you
if
max is
I-
like 100, so
Yeah.
it's not going to kill
Currently
you.
98. Yeah, so we're good then.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of panicking because this is really scary. So con save.
Yeah, he's a DC 23. He's the left hand of
11.
fucking Vecna. It was him and Cass. It's a big deal.
1 second.
So 65 necrotic
Olaf
damage.
is unconscious, kneeling,
Olaf goes down.
with his hand still on the sword.
This Serac is going to step out of the Tomb of Annihilation. He is mad at Nare for that. So he's going to step one more forward. He's going to target Nare with something.
Okay.
I think that's going to be a Disintegrate, which I think is a radius.
No, it's just disintegrate. It's a single target.
Gotcha. So he's going to target Nare with a Disintegrate.
Goodbye, Nari.
So she needs to make a DC 23 Dexterity saving throw to dodge this.
He has a bonus.
She does.
From
What is the
Arena.
bonus?
From Irina. Irina's, I believe it's +5. No, +3.
Plus 3, the equivalent to charisma.
Yep.
She needs to crit
What's her
Because-
Dex modifier for Dex saves?
0.
Oh, ooh, okay, yeah. So she needs a 20 to save.
And what did you say about Arena? People in the aura get half damage from magic spells?
Yes, that is her 14th level ward aura.
It will not matter.
It doesn't
Nari
matter.
is
This
Max
is the damage
Max on
from
12.
spells, so she's only going to suffer 34 force damage.
Max rate is disintegrated.
All right. With that, Moxonray crumbles to dust. Her crown clinks to the floor. Irina is going to scream in panic as this happens.
Elspeth, yeah, there was a like a welling of divine power from Elspeth as both Olaf and Waxanre in like one instance downed and dead.
Yeah, it's not great.
Hey guys, the soul recombobulator is still active, I think.
No, her soul
Fuck.
is not in the Soulmonger. She's headed towards the afterlife, but if any of you have any spells that can provide a new body, that is a way to do it.
Oh, right. So we need the Soulmonger for the soul combobulator to work. That sucks.
Yes, Soulmonger's busted. However, you do have somebody in your party that has a reincarnate requires a body too, doesn't it?
Yeah, at least a piece of a body.
That might be something to deal with later. That brings us to 4 o'clock at the end of a Sarak's turn. Shield is gone. Oh, Shield would have been gone.
I just realized how funny it would have been if he did that to Lucia, because Nari would have her fingernail, so there would be a piece of body
Yes.
to reincarnate.
Okay.
What the fuck? I thought you were gonna kill me.
Rest in peace.
And
for-
also, Lucia is still in the hut.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
there's another Lucia.
So, with that, we're going to end today's session. Each of these Saraks is pissed off at a different person. Green Sarak really hates Irina. Purple Sarak really hated Olaf. Orange Sarak is really pissed off at Nare. Problem solved. Red Sarak is pissed off at Elspeth. And Blue Sarak is just sort of in the middle of it.
I love the idea that Eric is conscious and goes, "Alright, see you next week, folks."
All right. So, as I said, a Sarak's action economy is my homebrew spell that makes this fight remotely challenging, because even CR23, you guys are fucking surrounding. Ooh. This is really important, and I completely forgot it. I feel really dumb. I'm sorry. There's been so much to juggle. There's a very important mechanic from this fight. The reason why I've been asking you, who has Trickster Spirits, who has Trickster Spirits? The reason is when a Sarak appears, the Trickster Spirits in all of you say, "Yes, let's get him." And at the start of each of your turns, those spirits inside of you give you plus 30 temporary hit points.
Of every turn.
Oh,
Every turn.
Then Olaf would still be alive.
Yes, I completely forgot about that. I'm sorry.
I will go back to
Very
44
important.
because
I will. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
Nare
you take too much.
Moxanary is still dead.
is still dead. But Olaf, you
Yeah.
would be also probably knocked out, honestly.
I didn't save, so no, I'm still now down.
So you would just be unconscious with 30 temporary hit points. So just real quick, everybody that has Trickster Spirit in them gets 30 temporary hit points. Irina does, right?
Nice.
Fun.
I don't think I really got one.
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Right, and
Raz
Rosni's
got
inside.
one. Hope got one.
So yeah, anybody with a spirit in them has 30 temporary hit points. The other thing is, you're supposed to have advantage to make melee attacks against an Ancestral when you have the Trickster Spirit in you.
Which
I forgot.
I
That's
could
on
have hit
me.
so many of
I'm
those.
so sorry.
No, I already had advantage.
Well, he had
That's right, I already
AC
had
26
advantage.
that time, so you would have had to crit.
To be fair, I'm just gonna reroll the
gonna
5
type
dex,
this
see
real
if any
quick?
of them would have hit. There you go. Retroactively, one would have been a 27 and one would have been a crit.
Ooh, okay. So you want to roll that crit damage? I'll apply it to the blue Ancestral.
11 bludgeoning and 14 bludgeoning.
Trickster
I
Spirit.
already attacked with advantage, so no
14,
change.
that's True. So that
Yeah, I
would
already attacked with advantage too.
be 25. So Trickster Spirit.
So he did that, he got spooked, he cast shield, and I still punched him through the shield.
Yep.
Or while I kicked him. I imagine I kick him
Amazing.
and the shield just breaks a tiny bit, and then I kick it again,
Well,
and
it's
it breaks
not-
a bit again.
It's not just melee attack, sorry, it's attack rolls.
I think it's just a case of...
For your
there's so many
crimes, give me full HP and a long rest.
No.
No, I'm joking.
Trickster Spirit, 30 temp HP at the start of advantage on
I'm
attack
gonna
rolls.
make this a smaller font. That's too small of a font. Let's split the difference.
That's pretty good.
There we go. What other things do we need to remember for next
white or a
time?
different color text?
Uh,
It might just blend in, basically. It's my...
oh, come on.
I'm blind. I need
go.
colors.
Yellow?
Maybe take the masking
Honestly,
off
yeah.
of this area and put it
We're
off
done with
screen
the fog
slightly.
before.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's fine. The piss is really helping.
But there you go. What other things do we need to remember for
Right.
next time? Anybody who was raised from the dead has a -4. So this is
Which we also didn't do for the revived characters, but to be fair,
That's true.
Irina didn't attack.
so that's Irina, Hope, and Ross Nisi.
Which is why Hope is doing things that require saving throws instead of...
Dragonbait too. Dragonbait
Also didn't.
have -4 to ability checks. Attack rolls.
I'll move the cat to a bit slightly
Throws.
further in the back because they are not participating.
I forgot, I
The reason,
have Bardic
the reason that's
Inspiration.
specified is because I wanted to make it so that if you have a Trickster Spirit in you, they can negate the +4 or the -4 rather than the temp hit points. So it's up to you if you have a Trickster Spirit in you, which one you want.
Does this effect also work for Elspeth, who currently doesn't get the effect of a Trickster Spirit?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, she doesn't get the
So it
mechanical
overpowers
benefit.
the hack burst, basically, in that
yeah.
regard.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
specifically for the ability that the Trickster Spirit
Ah, okay, so the hack thing just
yeah, the power.
blocks the ability, not the temp HP stuff.
Yeah, this is
Nice.
their revenge against the Serac. They're empowering you to give the help.
Also, I forgot, because it's been months since I played Hope, I forgot about Bardic Inspirations. I give it to Elspeth.
Nice.
Nice. What level is that?
Of course I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to my sister. 1d8.
Awesome.
Who else would I give it to, other than my darling sister?
And with that,
My brother-in-law?
With that,
Fuck that guy.
we'll stop the recording. If there's anything else I forget about, or that we forget about, before next time, we will try to retcon it as fair as we can. This is a lot. and thank you so very much for playing. And I'm glad that we're able to
Chaos!
tie up some loose threads and close things off. And I'm feeling great about this, honestly.
Hey.
We'll probably finish the next session with the Apocalypse or Triumphant Return.
You've dealt a
Not going
fair
to
amount
stop
of damage.
for now.
If you could survive, that was the end of Asarek's turn. You guys have a full round of stuff to do. So
Yeah.
we may have a really short
He still has
session.
his legendary action to do a lot of damage though.
True.
Which is
True.
less bad now that we realize that we have a bunch of temp HP every round.
Also true.
Yeah.
Look at
well, that's
this
the recording for
possibly.
now. Sweet,
Wait.
you guys.
Yeah,